Oh, hold on, let me. Oh. No, I'm just watching through the screen right now. You'll say on
there. Sitting in fourth and fifth. Fish Fam, Sunshine,
oh, Funky
Soldiers.
Fighters,
I almost got that one. 6 and 7, and then 8.
Funky Fighters fell off.
Champions, but this is set 1 of 4. There's still tons of creative games to be going on. I mean, it's been so good. And like we talked about earlier, we have a
they really have the team, Crazy Boy, at the bottom.
For you guys. Now, I know we released Prop Hunt.
The little bar shit?
Kind of similar to that.
When you're in the game?
You guys have played red light, green light.
Oh,
at some point in time, right?
the light shit, yeah.
Yeah, why is it like that, buddy? The light shit's still at the bottom of the game?
Is a red light, green light prop hunt
you could take it off?
where you will have 2 teams sitting up
You
as
want,
guards,
yeah.
6 teams running. It will rotate through every single one
You
of
really
the
have that
rounds.
shit right
Here
there.
you can
Junkyard
see how
too.
to win. You have to dodge those guards,
Oh, this is a new
sprint
one.
into the center,
Oh, prop
and
one right here.
incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds per match, Monster. And how do they score?
Yeah, but also, before we get there, you only get to be guard once. And while you're guard, you do not accumulate points. But yes, the points come in through the props themselves. So when you are on the prop side, you want to choose small, medium, or large objects and try and get it to the incinerator under the guard tower. So it's actually really difficult. And like you said, it's a hybrid. It's a red light, green light / prop hunt style. This is a pretty tough game mode.
Oh, that one sounds pretty cool. So it's kind of like that one LTM that we're playing. The other one, huh?
Yeah, the war one?
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys have played
Oh,
Prop
props,
Hunt.
yeah.
Definitely check it out. It's on
It's kind of like that in Prop
Hunt.
Hunt.
I'm gonna be the small bottle again.
I'm gonna be the little apple, yeah.
That shit's broken.
And you can have strategies, right?
Yeah,
So, hey,
piece of dirt.
maybe I want to run all big
Pebble.
props the whole time.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
I'm gonna be your cock since it's so
Let's
small.
check out the format and see what these guys, how they're gonna go through, what the map looks like, and really get an idea of how the game
Nigga snitch.
Oh, they're gonna show
Let's
us.
see.
Oh, what the? Oh, this map looks
It's a
dope, buddy.
Get ready for more
The
creative
junkyard.
Fortnite
They're
with the latest
showing off
competitive creative
yesterday.
map, Junkyard Juke.
This looks dope.
This new game
Oh,
builds up the
no,
fun of
but-
Prop Hunt with a twist. 8 teams will rotate through different roles
What
on
up,
the
man?
map. 6 teams will transform into
What was
props
a
and
snowman?
attempt to make it into the center of the map.
Oh
While
no.
2 teams of guards try to keep them away. Teams will rotate their roles over the course of 4 rounds.
Oh, I
Each
get
team
it.
getting 1 turn as the guards. Their
Did he switch
objective,
items
to
last
defend the
minute?
incinerator from
No, I
enemy
think-
teams, armed only with
Oh,
revolvers
somebody
and
went in
keen
with the
attention
trash
to
can.
detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the central pit.
Well,
I
it's too
think
spammy them.
it's better just to
But be careful.
use the smaller
Being
stuff
bigger means
first.
you're easier to spot.
What?
To keep themselves from getting eliminated,
Yeah,
But-
bigger, easier, small, but you need
Yeah,
bigger, more
I know,
items.
but you'll always get
the
like
guard teams
points
will
if
be
you're the
blinded for a
smallest
short
ones.
time. As the center point
think-
turns green,
I think it
giving
said
the
big
props
10
a
points
chance
and
to
small
reach
2
Yeah.
points.
or
Yeah,
rather the pit.
I know, but
Once
there's
the
4
props
of you in
reach
the
the
team,
goal,
so that means
they
you'll get
respawn
your
at their
10
home base to
points.
start over.
There's a
Run
new
as
item stuff
many
come
props as they
in
can
30
before the match
seconds.
ends.
For
Oh,
us,
30 seconds? I'm
Player
back
is
out
up.
of this shit.
I'm back.
I
Let's
see.
see.
Prank.
No, it
But
actually
it's-
is you, bot. Oh, I should have got the cape.
Oh yeah, the cape might not come back.
Alright, let me see. 18
That cape
seconds.
does go hard. Matches
Yeah.
my pink outfit. My pink Renegade Raider.
I don't know.
Let's see. It's probably gonna be the trophy.
It's
not the
gonna
trophy,
yeah the trophy. I seen somebody use it in the World
but-
Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, Marshmallow's back.
Oh, double
Oh, they brought
marshmallow.
The black ones,
Pick it.
black purple.
Oh, buddy. Those dudes are crying. Oh, Yurio, it's not even here no more.
It's there.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
see
gonna
it
be
with the
there all
wrap.
weekend.
Oh, the fish stick is gonna be there too. Buddy really
Yeah.
brought back my OG emote.
Which one?
The marsh walk. Oh, what the heck?
Why did they bring Marshmallow though? He's gonna make a get. Is he coming today? But I don't know.
At the
I don't know
pro
if
am?
he's playing the
Yeah, he's
pro
playing
am.
with Ninja.
Yeah. Oh yeah, alright. They're gonna win it again.
Hopefully. You support a creator called SillyDuck.
I look you want to see.
Want the what?
I want Krabby.
Bro, my thing's not loading in no more. The stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just play the game meanwhile. How do you even shoot? Oh, there you go.
Shut up!
Hey, buddy.
You can't see, but you can shoot through them. So don't be afraid to take some shots. I mean, we know the trick shotters will.
Yeah, some people are already shooting. They figured that part out. It looks like Chappie hasn't quite yet. He's kind of looking. He's just blind shooting. Oh, there it is. Now he's firing through. He's noticed.
What are you doing?
Hey, these are not ricocheting off of this curtain here. I can fire right on through. So you want to stop him. You want to force stop him. You want to also kind of memorize the map and the lanes.
And right away, you can see as soon as his blinds go down, people.
Oh, Lachlan.
All blocks it. It turns black so they have a chance to move.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
social through, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, somebody's dead.
Oh,
Oh, bro, somebody was a car. Oh, look at them. They're all going through. Look at that car, buddy.
Here's scissors. You gotta park it. You gotta stay still. Oh, can he blend in?
And one other thing you can note there, the props will clip through other objects that are there.
No, scissors, hurry up, get your...
Isn't sitting perfectly naturally. Like
Oh, scissors fell off.
They caught him lacking.
I know.
It's one of those bounce pads that are stuck in there. They will
Do you die permanently or do you spawn?
No, you're dead. Oh,
Oh,
Ninja's there. Oh, damn, buddy. There's two of them big ass fools.
Alex JJ for another 10-point prop, and Hand of Blood gets picked up just before.
Go,
that
go, buddy.
A huge swing, but right now, Sunshine Soldiers in first place.
Look at the little mannequin.
They are finding their rhythm
Look,
here.
mannequin.
Sunshine Soldiers taking the lead right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, somebody's at
Tifu.
Tifu mannequin.
These guards are not playing around. They are shooters, right, at heart. And at the end of the day, if something looks off, something looks odd, like
that does look off.
Right
that
here,
guy's like
you're just gonna
right
get
in the
popped.
middle.
So you gotta be careful here. And there it is. Nice job of, kind of hitting the brakes here.
Oh, what the heck?
Let's talk about that. So
you can actually see it. There is the
oh, buddy, that caught him lacking.
That can be changed into each
Fuck,
other.
they caught.
If you are one of those bigger
Buddy, they
objects,
cheated the system, huh?
They fucking cheated his points.
I know.
Yeah. But, it would be too
Who's
easy
this Chinese
if
bot?
we
Get
didn't
out of
lay
here, buddy.
traps
Open
around,
your
right?
eyes.
So, gotta spice it up
You're
for the
racist.
people that are turning into
Go,
props
go,
too.
buddy. You better not cheat the
No,
system.
no, no.
What happened? Why did it jump him up?
You almost land directly in front of it. So as long as you time it correctly,
That's a dumpster.
you use them slightly to your advantage, but most of the time they're a little bit more annoying. And boom,
Oh, that's
you see
actually
that
pretty
rusty truck
dope.
going in. And now the Funky Fighters pulling out another lead, 60 points so far.
And this is something important to note, guys. You have to get it into the incinerator, fully processed before the timer counts down, or else your point will not be processed.
Which is a big thing on the min-maxing.
I thought my thing froze.
Maximizing your efficiency. So if you were to get the most points possible, you run only 10 points the entire time. Not only because they're worth more, but they take less time.
My boy
to sort
Scissors
than the
really
first one that goes
died,
through.
huh?
The two,
Oh, he's back there, I
props
see him.
are able to run,
Wait,
I
where's
don't wanna say
Ninja? I only
relatively
seen-
easier,
what team is
but
Ninja
much
and
easier
Yuri? How
compared
do you
to a
know?
dumpster and a car, particularly because you have
The
cover.
ice cream one.
With that being said,
What's that shit
take
called?
about an
Whiplash?
extra
Or
3 to 4 seconds
what
to
something?
sort, so it makes it
Somebody's
that
a
much
car.
less efficient, plus being only 20% of the point value.
That's right. So Clytax there has chosen a big object. Achin and Zond over here, smaller objects. They're kind of blending right into all of the dumpster trash. Clearly harder to track down and kind of, I guess, how do I say this?
Oh, that guy's bouncy. Oh, Ford Turtle just took it in.
I know, big ass fool. I need to came up 10 points. Was he on?
Dang, a lot of them just went in right away, dude.
Yeah, right there, right here, yeah.
The guy knows, oh, there's a bunch of rusted cars there. Screen goes back up. Oh, there's still a bunch of rusted cars there. I'm good. Next thing you know, the prop walks his way up. You can also, as you're running, lock rotation. So if you hit your crouch button, whatever you have that bound to, whether you're playing on controller, iPad, PC, all of them end up completely stopping.
Look, it's an iPad.
Totally naturally, just like what you would see.
And this is also those moments, right? When you're in the guard, oh, someone spotted there, popped him. Tomoya, nice
Taco.
job seeing something out of the ordinary, but notice he gets
Oh, the
some
box. Oh, he
elimination
missed
on
the
object. You
box.
don't earn points for that. So it's just your job
barely
to
seen him
stop
too.
everyone from getting any kind of points, so don't break away with the lead. When you're in the guard tower, you can't allow the group to score, and you're not scoring.
Which can end up being very interesting if the team in the lead,
Look at
which
this guy.
generally happens because you
full
have
send,
three chances to
go,
score,
go,
is shooting
yeah.
last round. Right, because then it's all about how good are your.
But there's still people in the back.
You can see starting to fire through the screens. Very well done for them. Picking up an.
I'm confused. When they die, do they spawn back or what?
Yeah.
Oh no, they could just keep on going back as soon as they drop it, or right, don't matter. Yeah, alright.
And that's because the Funky Fighters cannot earn points here in the guard round.
Dude, Four Turtle went in
That's
twice, bro, with the dumpster.
And the Chicken Chambers can't earn anything either.
That's 10 points. I think he's on the firebomb team.
Yeah, they're up.
Please make sure it's not there, and then boom, gets the point, gets
That
a
little
nice
ass
little going in,
cactus.
and you can see all of them getting sorted there. Another way,
That motherfucker got stuck.
Point your camera
Yeah, you get more
towards
points.
the end. You go just a little bit faster.
Sundown pulling out the strats here.
Oh,
The
Four
question
Turtle.
is, can our competitors figure
This
it
is
out
Four Turtle right here?
fast enough with their limited
No,
amount
he
of
just
games
died.
here,
I
but
seen on the lower
20
left.
seconds on the clock.
This
Can
team
he get
died.
this in time? Remember, you gotta grab the dumpster, drop the dumpster, and get it processed.
Damn,
out
bro, the
perfect.
bright team is doing
By
good.
Stewart 000 because he dodged the little springboard. They
They're up by
saw him
5
look
though.
at it and be like,
Oh look, Lachlan, that's the.
I'm good. And that was the
Oh.
last run. None of these props are going to be able to get sorted. Lachlan gets picked out at the end. You can see 3, 2, 1,
Nah,
but not going to be enough. You need to get all the way.
Damn,
through
everybody rushed
and
that
sort
shit.
all the
I
way as the
know.
rest
That's
of
what they
the
should have did at the
comes
beginning.
through, and we're gonna rotate the
Everybody
guns
should
up
just push
again.
at the same time.
Yes,
I don't think they all have good aim
cards take
to
their
hit them
place.
all.
This is honestly
Let's
Chicken
just them then.
Champion's opportunity.
Yeah. Oh,
to start
Scissors and
scoring
Four
some
Turtle.
points and
Scissors.
hopefully close up the gap here.
Buddy, I don't know
Sunshine
anybody else
Soldiers are
here.
now at the bottom layer
I
of the
think on
guard
Ninja,
tower, and the
Zuhu,
Fish Fam are at the top.
Scissors. That's
So
all.
it is time to kind of mix it up.
My eyes are
Oh, the
on
ninjas
the
back
Funky
there.
Fighters
Oh, yeah,
right
he
now.
is on the
They're
ice cream
great.
team.
They're very close, and on top of that, they're the team with the silver llama. As we've talked about, they are so incredibly close, doing everything they can.
Look at this
to
guy.
push towards the top, and you can see they got a
Fuck
lot
is
of
this?
moves
That
to
nigga
where
looks
they
gay.
work.
The statue nigga.
Oh, he got caught. Ah, that
35
sucks.
points off the pace. But what
We're
I'm
gonna
shocked
headshot
about
him
right
right
now is there is nobody running
Whoa.
2 props at all.
He knows it's a statue.
Zero.
He needs to put some.
Warrior's a genius. He was already
Dude, that guy
spotted
is
up for the statue. He
blind.
kind of hit over to the side and said, you know what, I
I
gotta
know.
wait here. I
Yeah,
can't park
yeah.
this statue.
He got
open.
points
It's
already.
money for me. And that's
Easy
exactly what he does,
points.
kinda sits it over on the side there, and that's how he earns himself another point.
That's
So
cool.
they're actually playing very, very smart here, and that's why they've been doing so good at these competitions.
I think the guards need to be slightly more aggressive. There's is unlimited ammunition. You can't run out.
Oh.
If you think something is suspicious, or if you just want to take a shot at it, shoot
That's
your
it.
shot.
Yeah.
What's the worst case that happens? You miss. There's no accuracy stats going on there. If something looks suspicious, don't let it through. You're the
True.
guards, and you want to deny as much as possible. And again, every match.
Oh, I thought somebody was a Tifu statue.
$55,000 for the winning team. You want that, and that will lead into the llamas as well. You don't want to end up in that 4th to 8th spot. You want to push past your competitors, as we see.
D, everybody pushed in, bro.
Going into the
They're all the same shit, too.
It was
I know.
fantastic for Ravens.
Yeah,
Look at the car. I didn't even. I thought that was like a car in the actual map.
110 points so far.
Great
Oh,
job
they
for
caught
the
him.
Llama Record
Yeah.
Company. Alex JJ, Carnifex, Venos, and
Yeah,
Bad
large
Blood.
10, 5.
Steven's doing
The
great
Bright Bomber
here.
team fell off.
Seemingly inched their way to the top somehow, overtaking
They
the
just need
which, by the way,
one large
Apple's
one.
team has
Yep,
been showing
number
up
2.
here. It's good to see them.
Yeah.
You know, catch a little bit of domination.
No, they're gonna be tired with
So,
the Cuddle
Junkyard
team
Juke.
leader.
Well, like we said, the creative finals is all about celebrating.
Oh, he
the
caught
different
him with
types
the
of
black
creative skills.
screen.
There's different ways to
Hey, this
express
map
that.
is
We
cool,
have
I'm
the
not even
World
gonna
Cup
lie.
right there. We saw Sky Station Showdown, which shows off building in team tactics. And right now, Prop Hunt is all about min-max
What the
efficiency,
fuck?
working together, and hitting your
Oh,
shots.
he got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when you're in that guard tower, you don't have opportunity to miss. You let them score, they're gonna break free and break away with the lead. Just a look at Svenos here, who's that bullseye? Just kinda
What?
blending right
That's
in.
the ugliest.
Did he get stuck?
Archery target. There's a
No.
thought he got
out
stuck.
there.
Oh, that's the
Even
ugliest
compared to
bullseye
slightly
ever.
harder.
Dude, what is he doing?
Really?
He's floating up
I think
there.
it's moving too slow.
You can see kind of like the look on his face. He's like, there's no way this works. And one other thing to talk about is orientation of your props. So you notice he actually swapped his camera.
I think it's moving so fucking slow.
Unfortunately, was clipping into the trash bag there.
That's
If
pretty
you're
good.
running forward,
I know,
your prop
buddy.
is
He only took like 2
You
steps
need to run
every 5
and
minutes.
turn, settle yourself. That's the best way. Or you orient
Like the
yourself
Bright Bombers
around
team
stuff
still
that's new,
hasn't even
because if you're
gotten
facing in a
points.
Totally random direction. That'll earn a bullet in most circumstances.
Oh, because they're up there. They can't do nothing. They're shooting.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see
The
them.
clock was
No wonder
yeah,
I
the clock
forgot.
was ticking. They're like, you know what? We gotta get in here. But that was
Yeah, no, I just seen
round
that same
3
first
of
turn. I was
4
like,
for this
oh,
first
he's
game
up
right
there.
here. And you know, it's kind of going either which way. So if you've already had your shot at the guard tower, you're safe. You're good.
I know I've
Keep
seen
getting
4
points,
turtle
but
before
this is
because
your
of
last
Scissor's
opportunity.
death
You're at
run.
guard tower, that's all the points you got.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
They
where
have to hold
Zuhu
strong.
came from
So
too.
this is where it really comes into mind. Who is running,
Everyone
who's in the
in
tower, and
Scissors
what does the
team is
scoreboard
from
look
his
like?
death friends
So
that
right
won.
now we can see right away Llama Record Co.
First?
is up there, and I believe
Yeah, that's
it's
like
with,
say
I didn't see
he
exactly what team it was when we panned back
he
over,
recruited them
but
through his
all
death
that out,
friends.
but Llama Record Co.
Whoever
is
won got
in
into the
first
World
right now,
Cup.
and I think Cuddle Crew is with them as well, so it's typical that the top 2 would be up there. And
They should have recruited 4
the
turtle.
top 2 teams are in the guard tower, so right now
No, that nigga
everyone
Zuhu, that
needs
nigga
to
was
unseat
cracked
them,
out.
otherwise
All
they
his death
will
friends.
take this first match of set 2.
I'll be honest with you. It's a
Oh, so
pretty
basically
big
like
and
every popular
substantial
streamer
whoever's
got
left
to
in the game,
pick.
Sunshine Soldiers, Funky
I
Fighters,
think
Chicken
so.
Champions. You gotta bring these big items through and do it
Yeah,
successfully.
yeah, for Ninja, he said he.
Left in this round
Yeah,
right
Ninja
here,
said he
because
recruited his
if
through
not, it's gonna be
trick
hard
shots.
to catch up to that 150.
We're
Then he
starting
picked
to
the
see
best
a
trick
little bit more
shotters.
consistency right there. And look at Spinosh shooting. He's just shooting everything. He's not worried in terms of going through there. Does hit one EM.
This nigga gave up.
I know. Well, there's a box right there to the left.
Doesn't look normal. Anything that maybe not have been there before.
Oh, is this the last round or is this round?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
this is the last
one.
one.
Like, what's that?
He
Was
needs
that
to
there?
defend.
Was that there? Was that there? Was that there? He's just taking his shots. That's exactly what you gotta do here. If you want to
Motherfucker
hold this
just-
lead here.
look at his
That's why
face.
you can see the no hesitation really coming out of them, and that's why they have
Oh,
the
the
lead
Bright
right now.
Bomber team
It's
fell
great.
off,
It's great that they're
bro.
hitting his shots. It's great that Menos is holding it
Are they
down.
up
But
there?
the Funky
Are they
Like
shooting?
they're in
we talked about
forest.
the eyes on them, already up to 1
Oh,
at
Ninja's
21.
cute.
Really
10-point prop will put
Oh.
them past. Unfortunately for Ninja there, does
I can
get
say he got
he
the
got it,
cotton
though.
candy here.
gets in anyway, so just a little
I'm
bit
like,
of time
eat
off.
his.
A
Yeah,
great
eat his
shot
cock.
from Lachlan. My lord, I
Oh,
barely
Lachlan,
even
he's
saw that.
singing number 2 for the rest of the game.
From
When
Australia
somebody
hit
passes
a
him.
springboard, and Lachlan shut that down.
No,
His
the
fellow
funky team
Australian brother
just
right
needs
there,
a
very nicely
10.
done.
So a
That's what I
car.
said, unless somebody passes him.
And now you can see
Oh, look, they're about to
25
pass
from
him
the Funky
probably.
Fighters, they're doing everything they can to overtake. They
This is the
want
best for a
this
minute
match
and some
victory. They
change.
want to keep the momentum rolling.
But he said in some. Oh, my boy
My
said
That's how the
something.
black people say it. Some change.
Getting some both right as they get out of spawn.
I feel like they should get like 1 point each kill at least.
More efficient, but unfortunately not finding any.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lachlan is really not
Ain't like
timing
there's
his
like 5 of them.
kind of
on this.
rotations and reloads properly. Notice he's not also utilizing the shooting through the curtain factor there. He's kind of holding
Otaga.
himself back. That's why you saw
Otaga, I heard his name
couple
before, I don't know
EMs
from
right
where.
there,
Yeah.
but Gotta put that pressure down, lock down these lanes so that they don't.
Oh,
they
so
don't
this
just
is
get,
gonna
like,
be a
3
car.
rotations through, right?
And again, we talked about it a little bit. I'm very surprised.
I don't know,
Noki
he's
is
everybody needs a full
consistently
send in now.
running 2-point props. You can get them in close
That
to
nigga's
every
mad.
run if you pick
I
the
know.
right pass and you take the covered angles.
There,
It's
that nigga
very
got it.
difficult to stop them, particularly with the smaller
Full
hit
send
box.
it.
But so far, we've only
I
seen
feel like
2
they
scores.
should just all be cars and just go in. All of them.
Cuddle Crew right there, 130 points. This is their time.
See,
Cuddle
and
Crew
look.
is still doing really good defense right here.
My Bright Bomber
no,
team,
but-
they fall off.
Oh.
You know, Cass's curse. I feel so bad.
Bro, they
Chicken
only got
Champion
5 points this
comes up out of nowhere,
team.
takes that one right away.
Or
Able
10.
to get him there, and now
I think it
the
died again.
Funky Fighters 5 points out. Anything
Oh, they
going
fell
in
off.
will be enough.
Oh, if I-
And
nah.
the time
Dang, those niggas
takes
defended.
Bro, the
over.
llama
They
team
didn't get it
weren't
in
even
there.
in this round.
Did they get it in there? They might
Nah,
have
they're
got the
shooting,
5
yeah,
point
they-
right
they
at
barely
the end, but
defended.
no, wasn't enough.
They were just
Llama
in this
Record
round.
on the defense says lock it up. We good, brilliantly done from them, and that's what I'm talking about.
You thought, buddy?
That's the second time
You know
winning.
exactly how long
Yeah,
you need to keep
those
them
guys
out.
are cracked
Exactly
out.
What you need to do
Yeah.
in order to take the victory, and no surprise there. The guys who are all about that apocalypse game mode during the creative trials.
Is that Nate Hill,
able to
Jr.?
take home
Oh,
the
no.
Oh,
very
no.
first match ever on Junkyard Juke.
That was well
That's
played,
Nate Hill Jr.
valiant effort for
Him
everyone
and
that
Wellhead.
participated in that run right there. And it was a close one.
That kinda does look like an A-Hill from the back.
Contender having
Low key.
145 Just 1 point. One small radiator.
And this is what I'm talking about, where if you had one person who's
no,
running just 2 point
buddy.
props there and got their successful runs at the end, they would have it. That's 3 successful runs. That takes about a minute, and you could have collected it.
So go ahead. Maybe some of these guys need a little help here. Let's
But
redo
is
this. What would
water.
you suggest here, Sundown?
I don't want to say suggest, but I had an opportunity to play a deep.
Oh, I accidentally clicked circle. Omar got wrecked, huh?
Nah.
Because getting any
What do you
points at
Omar?
all is better than none, and particularly if you waste a run on a
I
dumpster
did.
where the entire time you're going, and then you're stopping, and then you're going, and then you're stopping. Eventually, even if you get all the way to the end, sometimes
Michael just
it's
broke
not
it.
enough, right? And then you've wasted that 35, 45 seconds, 3 rotations to get just there, whereas you could have grabbed the burger, grabbed the bucket, and ran the entire time, weaved around, trying to like catch a good area, as we saw with the statue, able to hide around the corner. So
What
I
happened?
would love to see in the next
He
match
fell off.
a
Like
little
Dennis,
bit more,
man.
I don't want to say like
Yeah.
determination going into it, but be a little bit more deliberate.
That's right. But let's go on and hear from
I
some of
just
the
want to see
deliberate
A-game
actions over with Zeke.
I know,
down
me
with
too.
Overeaters.
What's
Jarvis
up, guys?
didn't
Hanging out
even
with the Llama Record Company.
get to
They
any
took
of them,
away
huh?
the prop hunt 5-point lead. You guys locked it up at the very end. And Blood, I'm going to start with you. And one person I want to call out specifically is this man right here, Svenos. Very tall, tallest man on the planet. It feels like this guy's a very good pick for your team.
Tall to you,
I
buddy.
want to know why him, and then also why you picked these other
I
two.
fucked the nigga on the right.
I mean, I picked all those guys because this game mode is all about
Hey,
skill.
Hill.
You have there are no random things in it. You need good aim, you need decision making for sure. And Svenos, I mean, he's like a Spanner. He really likes Spanner. That's kind of the best city in the world, and that's why I picked him
What?
first, for example.
Oh, 'cause that city is fast
Because we've known
paced.
each other quite a while. You know, I'd like to believe that your creativity is what allowed you to win. Let's think back to the time where you wore an entire green outfit and you danced and had a galaxy over yourself. Do you feel like that galaxy and that kind of creativity helped you get this dub?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I think people at home that watched, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's
I
go
don't
to
know what that
Spinner.
guy's talking about.
What do you think about that game? Was it what you expected? Was it different? Did it catch off guard? Were you ready to just jump into it?
It's enjoyable. Once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier. You just got to work out
What
who's good
the
at aiming,
fuck?
which team's on the...
That is boring, my boy.
After that, you're good.
All
What
right,
is
final
his
question.
head?
And
Do you think you have what it takes? Are you gonna? Is the Llama Record Company gonna be the team? You think someone else is standing in your way, or is it all you guys?
I think it's going to be all us, yes.
There you go, man. A
What?
few words. That's
His
all
nose
they
is
need.
big, boy.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. Best of luck going forward. Back to you guys on the
You
desk.
gotta come for
Thank
everybody.
you so
Uh-huh,
much, Zeke.
no more.
Another brilliant performance there coming out of the Llama Record Company. We talked about their versatility. We talked about how quickly they pick up competitive matches. But this is what happened in the first set, right? They were there. They were confident. They're like, yeah, once you get it, it's easy. And then all the other teams immediately caught up. So it'll be very interesting to see if that same story from set 1 is what's happening in set 2.
Yep, that's right. Alex up there said it best. You know, he had the confidence. He felt good in those final moments. Hey, you know, once you figure out who's aiming, maybe just avoid him.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody is hitting all their shots, you need to take a different route. You can't go and continuously challenge them because, again, we talked about that. If you waste all the time to run through and the guy hits a lucky, or I don't want to say lucky blind fire, but a consistent blind fire through there, don't keep running that way. But like we said, this is the first time seeing the Junkyard Juke mode, and we talked about the Prop Hunt mode earlier, but you can play it live right now in-game. There's an LTM that's available only for this weekend. Let's check it out.
oh, I thought they were talking about the other thing, bro.
Is break right now or what?
I think so.
Fuck your prop hunt, nigga.
Oh, hell no. They all went dipping out. Silly duck.
Motherfucker jump off the map.
Like we
know.
said, you can check that out live in client. It's an LTM that is available only for this weekend. And Monster, have you had a chance to play Prop Hunt?
Well, all week long now, I finally really got to experience the prop hunt. And before this, I kind of heard you guys talk about it. I was like, is that something I want
nigga's
to try
capping.
out? But no, it honestly was very fun.
there's so many just fun moments, but the ability to then push it to a competitive level, these guys are doing great, but we're now going to get into match 2 of set 2, the second time you will see Junkyard Juke, and let's see who is able to push on. The match is about to start. Here we go, the creative finals at the Fortnite World Cup, set 2, match 2.
Are we the only ones that could see that?
That's right. So in the tower,
the llama?
we have Ninja's team, Little, Whip, Warriors, Taco.
Because I don't think people that actually are over there.
We're jumping straight into their POV. So notice
Nobody's on
Ninja
your way
firing
now.
right through those blinds. He saw something moving back there. He's trying to pinpoint. What was it? He does, of course, track him down on Sport Turtle. Just a little
How come they're not showing us the little? Oh, that's because this is their point of view.
He needs to make sure he's still watching his left-hand side, though, because there is a whole run on that corner right now where people would be able to come out, and now all of a sudden you see
everybody past Ninja side, bro.
All heading that direction. Nobody is checking that corner. He's checking it every now and then.
Oh, he tapped somebody.
On the right, and right as I say that, now
Look,
look,
everybody's passing his side. Look.
Are able to get in. Brilliantly done from them, getting the first points on the board as the Funky Fighters are able to pull out to a decent lead.
What do you think? Would you rather be up in the guard tower first and kind of get that out the way, or would you prefer to kind of jump in as a prop and get your points first?
So for me, it depends if I can get a lead. If I have a lead, obvious, I want to be a guard tower at the end because I'm very confident in my ability to just spam shots in the right direction because I know like I can find the sight line and all that. With
they're opposite.
If you can get in the guard tower early and you do incredibly well, it gives you the bonus. You know how many points you need to get. You know how consistent and fast you can run. And right now we're seeing a lot more 5-point props than last round. People consistently trying to get those in, recognizing, hey, they're a little bit quicker. People are finding their angles now. But as I say that, Achi with the Sunshine Soldiers gets in that truck. 10 points going over to them, and 15 actually as a 5-pointer got sorted right at the same time.
That was perfect. Yeah, and the Sunshine Soldiers had a great last run. Achin and his crew really pulled it together. They were at the top for a while there, but in those final moments,
there's 2 people shooting each side, huh, crazy boy?
And kind of break away. And now look, no surprise, Chicken Champs, they're feeling it. They found their rhythm towards the end of the last one. If they carry that over, this is going to be a close one.
Yeah, and you can see Carnifex hits the jump pad twice over there, doing everything he can to not get hit, and he does.
Oh look, bro, everybody's just passing.
And Clytex gets picked right at the edge.
Right through the curtain. Taco is like, you know what? I'm going to check the close area. Look at how Chappie's doing it as well. He's actually eliminated 9 props so far, so he is really firing away here, trying to see if anyone's trying to make a mad dash while the curtains are up, and Sandy gets caught right there.
Good shot right away. 20 seconds left, so players need to start running if they're going. Good shots coming out from Trappy to get it there and get the reload off. Saw the truck over on the side, is able to pick that one up, and now is looking for the smaller props towards the side.
Oh, if he would have shot again, he would have caught him lacking.
They should be able to get the defense, but there goes a bucket. Look at it. Oh, the cactus.
Those are hard to hit.
Goes able to pick it up just at the last second. Good attempt from Q2, and you can see the points already coming across. Players so far sticking to their game plan.
Hey,
5
crazy
to 10
boy.
point props all the way.
If you're out there, like behind the last cactus, you're not even gonna make it and get the points, huh?
That was just the first
if it's like 2 seconds left.
Round 2 is gonna begin. What's gonna happen now is again the guard tower is gonna mix up. We're gonna see new players in the guard tower.
Good thing is, there's a snowman.
Back on the prop hunt floor.
Yes, you get
they should use a snowman. Use a bush.
Running as the props, you can see right away now.
I do have a bush.
The Funky Fighters up top of the shots go out as soon as the blinds go down, not letting anything happen as the props march their way out of spawn.
This is fun right here. I love watching these trucks waddle about, really trying to find their way, and they see the light go to change, plant themselves down, and they were back out to the field here.
They've been desperately trying to avoid. Oh, there's no way. You're stacked on top of each other. Come on, you got to shoot one of the 2. Shots are going towards it, but right now Zan trying to get that cuddly cute teddy bear into the incinerator. Not a sentence I ever thought I would say there. As the archer is
doing
everything.
Dude, that guy looks old, low-key.
Is able to convert as Magma gets another good run and sneaks in under the shots of Dracius.
That's right. This is just getting closer and closer as we have a 3-way tie now. The Fish Fam, Llama Record Company, the Cuddle Crew, all at the top here, and it's still a very close game so far. Dan Yan right here from the Sunshine Soldiers, peeking around, using that camera angle, trying to see when it's time, wants to waste no time here. Bat It goes down and off to the races she goes. But will it change? Yep. Actually stops early too. Says, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna stop before the curtain comes up.
Go, go, go! Oh, she got stuck.
Having a blast right now. She says one of her favorite things about creative mode is kind of the wacky and Waynian situations you get into, particularly like prop hunt. So this must be a game mode that she's doing incredibly well and enjoying herself in. As you can see there, her team is able to get a couple of props in there. Gotaga and Clytex try to make the final little sprint.
What team is that girl in? Crazy Bay?
Over as this Taco with a
Which
5-point statue there.
The girl that we're just looking at.
On the side there, we'll go through. No, I did not mean to call you trash. You just are a dumpster now, quite literally.
Quite literally, but oh, the rage! I read the lips. He said, "I was so mad."
Oh,
you gotta take it out right there. And I like this. Let's see how he.
That dude is mad.
Notice he went straight.
That nigga's taking so serious. I wrecked my ass.
He was mad.
That's what happens. You need to be careful not only of the fact you're bigger, easier to see while you're moving, but you need to find a blank space in order to set down. Can't be clipping into anything else with 45 seconds remaining in round 2.
This doesn't make it to anything else?
The guy looked at him and he's like, I don't.
No, that nigga's a bot.
Oh, he only made it to creative shutdown?
Right now, relatively top heavy. 70-70, and as I said, Fishfam does
he's not even in a pro-am? Lachlan is like
28 seconds left. Does find an angle.
I don't think so.
You know, he actually didn't park either. He just jumped on top of it. You know, I haven't been to this section here where all the vehicles are.
This is the section I'm talking about where you can grab a burger in a bucket, go out, and not expose yourself except for during one period. And as long as you either full run the time through or you opt to sit still during that time, then you're good. You will score literally.
What's in Mrs. is it? Yeah. Oh, she's in the right bomber.
Oh, Dan right there, unfortunately, couldn't push through in those final moments there. And that was round 2 of 4. So we are looking to get into round 3 next. So we can earn some more points. Every single set matters, right? Every game matters. Because there's a lot of prizes on it.
I heard you're not
single match is scored. The top 4 will receive a gradient of money going from $55,000 down to 20, and then you have the 4th through 10th all receiving. That prize is then decided who will receive the silver llama.
I don't want to pay for it.
Fighters currently have one, but who will be able to press?
He charges too much.
Clytax, that vehicle is way too big, buddy. You can't just be trying to squeeze it behind that and not think someone's gonna see the tail end of it. Here we have Bensor and Drakias close by one another. Bensor gets popped through the blinds there. And wait, so he's gonna take a couple shots. He said, does his truck belong here? He did miss though. Lucky for him. The bad aim and that moment right there is gonna allow him to sneak that big 10
Oh!
He gets taken out. Right there, that's no points for him. 10 is huge in this mode too. It's very difficult to get a vehicle all the way through.
I mean, it's swingy, right? If you think about it, the last round was one with 150 points, right? So if you get a singular 10-point profit, that's not an insignificant percentage there. Like, that's going to be able to help your team, but you also need to set your feet there. Escaloro didn't hit the crouch button. It was like, I see you wiggling a little bit there. Yoink.
There's Ninja, Ryan, Fronta, Chappie, many others still in the running.
Oh, that's because Scissor's team is in 3rd. No wonder he got Superman.
Tyler shooting straight through the curtain. It almost looks like he's beelining his shots down the aisle there, trying to see if he can get anyone trying to exit out. Zan sees one pop up in the air, and I think he might have clipped that person out.
Nobody was watching that side. Fishfam needs to communicate better right now. Nobody was covering that other side. We saw 2 teams able to get a decent run out, but right now, Llama Record Company still holding the lead, sitting at 100 points. But don't forget, Fishfam are up on top right now.
Easy claps right here.
The guards, which means they're not scoring points.
He's so fast. Ryan Fronta is so fast here with this prop. Even moving it, he doesn't care. He's going all the way for it. But he's got to watch for traps.
But he should just ran him.
He could have made it,
yeah. Oh no, Face Kid's gonna be in the pro-am.
Pro-am, yeah.
Consistently
I think ass.
They should pick me up better.
A little bit of natural cover, and it breaks that sight line up. If you're only staring out in one direction, it's super easy to be like,
how do they pick him up but not Jarvis? Or did they pick up Jarvis?
If you're flipping back and forth across that corner piece,
I don't know.
It just breaks up your field of view a little bit
Case sucks, bro.
Try and figure out what's
where do I go to Fortnite?
That's right, and oh boy, is MSYB gonna be able to sneak this huge chuck in? Oh, he actually hit something there. He's gonna sneak it right underneath. Lucky for him, the shot did not come back in time. but just that big archery target was almost enough to kind of block him right there. Venos gets another large object in as well. That's another 10-pointer for the Llama record. It was fully processed here, so now he's at 130.
Alright, 50.
It says the Fortnite for app is at 4 p.m.
I got it. Oh no, one shot girl. That's good. Oh, Tifu's playing with Nav, bro.
Nav?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see.
Nick Merckx. Nick 830 Max. Oh, Ewok. Jordan Fisher. Face K. There you go.
Number 2. Ali. Oh, on their asses.
On defense. Let's check out that.
Oh no, he didn't even make it, buddy.
Llama Record Co. first and second. Who will be
How do they have Fraser?
Take them, and they are so close to
celebrities.
Separating this battle for first and second now.
Yes, Lackland and the rest of his team
are
trying their hardest. They have to stop people from scoring.
Oh, which one?
The Chicken Champions get up.
Celebrities pick up now.
Easily snag this away, but for
Tifu's
now,
playing with Nav. Oh, what's up, Omar? What happened? You got wrecked or what?
Ooh, I thought he was going to shoot that car. He knew it wasn't that. Finds the box right
Don't tell me they got that nigga Xavier Woods. I know.
On the WWE. I feel like Ewok got like the best teammate.
His team, and they've overtaken the Llama Record
Jordan
with plenty of time and are tied
yeah,
with the
I seen that play before. He's alright. Not that good though.
Yeah, no, but Jordan Fisher, he does play.
I know, yeah.
2 winner. They need one.
Doesn't make a wreck on him.
That's right, they're so close here. Magma trying to hop on.
What's Symphony playing
with?
Who's
going to be for the Chicken Champions? Who's going to be?
Do you think they get a 2-point prop?
I don't know who that is. You see, I told you Ninja with Marshmallow. One Shot Girl with Chandler Riggs.
Honestly, I think they're
Airwalk with Grimy.
Airwalk, that nigga's cracked. That's not even fair.
And just like that, they are going to
That is cocky too.
Brilliantly done. They're
A cloak.
them. And now the question is,
Kurt
Is
Shady.
Airwalk in the solo?
get enough in to catch them. It's a 25-point spread, but you can get that. You have 4 runners. You can get that in a single run if you're well coordinated enough. Will they be able to catch up, or can the Chicken Champions edge it out and be our match 2 victors?
That's right, because the Cuddle Crew is now bumped out. The Chicken Champions are holding it. Little Whip Warriors have scored though. 1 minute left here. Uh-oh. Raven's Revenge coming up as well, as is the Fish Fam. This is actually getting closer than we would have thought.
Then look, scissors fell off, look.
Yep, and Little Whip Ninja also getting the 5 points there. Will be able to overtake. Don't forget, you don't want to end up 4th to 8th. It's all about at least breaking in the top 4 to get a little bit of the differentiation there.
You see, I told you, just getting the small ones.
They're keeping that 25 difference so far between the Little Whip Warriors. Little Whip needs to find a coordinated run with 10-point props in these last 30 seconds, or they're not going to get it. Meanwhile, Bensor running that statue in, trying to lock up everything he can for the lead, and he's being extremely patient with it. Taking a corner run, finding everything he needs to do. Little Whip does get a 5 and a 10, and they're still now only 20 points behind, but Bensor is going to be able to lock that one up from there. 5 points, 25, 15 seconds left. The Chicken Champions
just push everybody.
Pretty.
Yes, that's right. If the Little Whip Warriors don't score big right now with all big props,
the solo starts. The girl starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
In the morning.
Because the Chicken
10 a.m.
They actually pushed the lead even
in the morning.
further.
Did you see what happened at the last second?
They did score.
No. Raven's Revenge grabbed the 2-point prop, hard ran all the way through, got it in, right? And then that pushed them from 4th into 3rd. When we talk about every little interaction mattering, that was it. But the Chicken Champions, one might be able to say that was excellent. They were able to tend to defend that title for the match 2 victory and putting them in a good spot to contend for the set 2 Llama.
You can see the excitement there on their faces as they just.
That's how we were when we thought we were gonna make it to the trios.
I know. Fuck you, don't remind me. We're like, we qualified for sure. Nigga, we're off
but
by
it was
2
points, I know.
Because there's 3 matches for each one of the sets, and a win there would put them in a.
Look at the old guy, he's kind of cute. Oh no, you bought.
In order to be in contention, and if they're able to split it up away.
What is Jacob doing?
Fighters,
What is being weird?
Yes, it's not over yet. That's just another
You?
team.
What is he watching you watching this shit?
Closer of a running.
No, he's
so
playing
far.
Fortnite.
And we saw the Raven's Revenge kind of sneak up.
I bet he's decided to play Fortnite and watch it on the side with a little screen.
Yeah, I know he is.
So you can't just give up.
That nigga's a bot.
He is actually doing it.
Is this a Marina watch at the same time?
Buddy, he's playing with Envy.
Who?
He's playing with Envy.
Bro?
Yes.
That nigga's a bot.
And skills though. So you wanna go play arena or what?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Right now when this thing gets what's it called? In time and break.
What's going on, guys? I'm hanging
There's
out
no
with the
break.
chicken champions,
Yeah, there
guys.
is.
That game was insane. Feathers were flying, and you guys
Right
clutched
after
it up.
this is gonna be the pro amp. Probably when the pro amp is break. I mean, right before the pro amp.
We practiced yesterday, and everything is thanks to this guy.
I'm gonna watch
This
some
guy
Pro Amp
always
back.
goes for the 10 points, always, and he always gets it. So
No, buddy.
All right, then I'm coming to you, Mr. Carey.
Yeah.
What was the strategy? How did you get the 10 points in there? Was it the same every time? Did you switch things up?
Yeah, go for the 10 points each time and do the same strategy. And it's
Buddy, chill out.
So in this intense game of red light, green light, were you like stopping early, or were you just like going as far as you could go and then waiting for someone to spot you and stopping, or what was your plan?
I'm taking it.
I'll be back.
All right, now over to you guys. What do you guys think of this game? Has it been everything you thought it's been?
Yeah, it's great. We had a game plan. We definitely did what we came to do, and that's what we expected.
Very well executed. You did not lay an egg. All right, final question for you. I want to give you the chance to tell the world, you know, all the fans something. What do you want to tell them?
Thanks for the support from Spain for the other world, and my team is it's good in this mode, and will we win the next match?
There you go. The excitement is real, gentlemen.
Nick,
Congratulations. Best of luck going forward. We're sending it back your way.
Oh, they're laughing at his ass.
From the Chicken Champions.
Dang, that's
Thank you
messed
so
up.
much, Zeke. They're excited to be there. They stuck to the gameplay. And shout out to Bensor. The one thing he was looking forward to on this trip, he wanted to play in front of a big crowd. He got that moment, running through, securing that for the Chicken Champions. And immediately El Rubius turned to him and was like, it's all him, man. He put the team on his back or put the team in his dumpster. I don't know. That normally that wouldn't be a good thing, but in this circumstance, hey, it worked out for him.
Yeah, another prop to Kyoto as well. The only or one of two controller players here, you know, in the creative finals. So very nice of him to kind of represent for those guys as well. And again, just showing that he's got the moves out there.
He had the moves, was able to find the right angles, and now we've seen some developments from match 1 to match 2.
Yep.
What was the big thing that stuck out from you that was different?
In that last one, honestly, finally seeing someone pick up those 2-point props, right? Using those are points right there. But with that, we'll jump over to Bala. We'll take a fun look at some of the things that developed in our last few moments.
Thank you so much, guys. Yes, the Junkyard Juke is developing nicely. Everybody's starting to figure out what all the different tools and props
I forgot about this guy. He fell
them.
off.
So with that, we're going to hop into some of the tips and tricks that I've seen from the Junkyard Juke so far. We can roll the clip right now as all these players. The first thing I want to point out is there are these springboards. Unfortunately, Danyan gets picked out of the sky there. Not too happy about that. But moving on to Tomoya using the statue. This is one of the interesting scores I saw with the statue, those higher point objects being useful. Scissors here with the springboard, the recovery, and just barely doesn't get into the incinerator at the last second. And then here we have Tomoya, we have again just an awesome run towards there, looking like a scene
That dude is
out of
chilling.
everybody, you know, crossing the street at the same time. Here's Dracius hitting some amazing shots through the black. And then he just continues shooting, just hoping that he can get a shot. This is the other team, the Cuddle Crew, doing the same thing, but then also synchronizing, making sure they have coverage on all angles. Finally, Tomoya made some amazing calls. We'll listen to them in a second, but this is what he did, always timing it perfectly so that he can get in and make sure that his teammates also go at the same time and make it into that incinerator. So we're gonna head and listen to what those communications were like from Tomoya and team.
That's
in
cool.
this one, they made sure the countdown was perfect.
2, 3, 4, 10. I got 10. I got 10. We are both. We are both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. or they kill me. If they don't kill me, I score 10.
Don't
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
I got 5, I
4.
got 5.
I got 10. No! He killed me!
Oh.
We are strong team.
Yeah,
I scored 0 in the second round, that's the problem.
I scored 0 in the first one, so...
like,
we are all close points.
There you go. The Funky Fighters, you know they won the first Silver Llama. We're going to see if they can win the next one. We've got one more match here on Junkyard Juke to go, and we'll see who will come out on top with the Silver Llama from this. Guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, Bala, for that great breakdown. Listening to the comms, that's one thing I hadn't considered. I always just kind of like, yeah, it's going to come up now. But these guys all on comms talking, have one guy counted out. That guy's just like a metronome. Make sure he has it on the dot every single time. Brilliantly done from them. But will they be able to take back that top spot? We've seen them do it. If they can grab that Silver Llama, they'll be in such a good spot. But right now, they aren't seeing the same success they saw before.
Yeah, you want to get the Silver Llama, but to get there, you got to make a new strategy. I think that right there, there was a lot of information in that bit right there. You kind of noticed the team synergy, and he said something very important in his interview there. Talked about being patient. You really have to be patient. You can't let the frustration get to you. You saw Scissors very expressive on the cam. Just, it's hard to get the pointer, and that's what I talked about before this whole thing started. I said, trust me, this is a lot harder than you guys think. You might just, you know, oh yeah, I'll turn it to something and run it through. Nah, man, you're gonna get shut down.
But I mean, it's just like, if you think about it, it's the mental aspect that really comes with it. If you're able to frustrate somebody else, then they're that much more off their game. And these guys are all great at that, coming through from some of the Death Run qualifiers. It makes it that much harder. But thank you guys so much for joining us here. And again, don't forget, there is a fantastic, awesome event-specific merch starting here right now, today on the 26th. You can also get it on retailrow.com. Make sure you celebrate the event. Remember it, grab some from your friends, your brothers, your family, people who couldn't be here, and celebrate the first ever Fortnite World Cup.
Yeah, you saw some of your favorite pros and competitors here rocking that new swag. Definitely loving it. All types of collaborations going on here. I love it when Fortnite releases new gear, you know? This kind of allows me to always spice it up.
I'm always a fan of anything Fortnite swag. That's pretty much like 98% of my wardrobe at this point. I mean, love the logos, love the bright colors, but enough from us. Match 3, set number 2, the final one on the original version of Junkyard Juke before we see the remix later on. Are you guys ready?
That's right.
And let's begin. The first round is underway. Match number 3, set number 2. Who will be able to incinerate the props the most? Who will push out to the lead? And can anybody upset the Funky Fighters who took that first llama? You need to make sure they don't get this one here. And basically, everyone's first place.
Yep, and you can see there, Taldeck did land a shot straight through the curtain. Very nicely done. Another kind of lane, right? You want to look at your lane, see which lane is available to you that's easy to maneuver the objects you want to bring through. Clytex, for example, here is using a bear. There are no bears in this section, but he says, you know what? It's all good. I can sneak this around.
So the big thing with the bear, though, that you don't really consider is the coloring of the background. You're in the junkyard. You're a little bit in one of those desert biome situations. There's a lot of kind of muddle browns and oranges around there. It makes it that much harder to stick out. However, if you if you're grabbing the snowman, you're just really flexing on everyone. It's like, yeah, I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman in the desert, and I'm going to score on you.
That's pretty hilarious because, you know, we haven't seen anyone pull out the weird objects in the back end for good reason. There are a couple other fun ones back there. If we get a pan around later, you'll probably notice a big old snowman or something like that. But with all this money on the line, there's no way everyone has time to play around like that.
You can't play around because every single one of those runs matters. And right now, we see Sunshine Soldiers swapping over. They've already put in 2 2-point props, so need to be slightly more efficient on those on the boarding consistently. And as we say that, 5-pointer goes in, boom, they're ahead of the Funky Fresh, who have had a singular 10-point run. So trying to get every possible point. It's all about min-maxing efficiency.
Honestly, the Little Warriors are doing a great job at defending here. They all have a ton of eliminations. Taldeck at 6, Taco at 5, Kaz and Ninja both tied at 7. That is pretty good. They're shutting down all of their lanes. These guys are not here to play. Remember, as you're a guard, you don't accumulate any points, so it's good. They're knocking this out the way, and they're doing a great job defending.
keeping them out, making sure you find the right lane angles, and also sometimes just putting shots out in the right spot. You just need to be able to consistently deny as much as possible. And Taldog, that was sick!
I was like, are you behind that? Yep, what's that? Didn't see that there before. Didn't see that either. Taldog doing a good job so far. Spotting things through the current. Let's see if he can find another here with a random shot. Oh, something landed. That's why you don't want to hit those spring traps there.
They make it so difficult when you're a larger object coming back down because it's just so much motion on the screen. When everything else is still, if you see that thing falling through, like, it's an easy shot. And particularly for all of these players up there. I mean, Gotaga and Crew, everyone on Raven's Revenge, him, Magma, RTA, and Chappie, all have been able to hit their shots. And then, I mean, Little Whip Warriors is a team of pitcher shots.
That's right, and there it is. Last opportunities to make a point have just concluded, and that was the first round. There are 4 of these, so we're going to switch up the guards now. Little Whip Warriors get a chance at, trying to earn some points, and as do the others. The next round will begin.
That dragon's so cool. That's so cool. Look at that.
Almost looks real.
Yo, shout out to the observers. That shot right there, that's really cool. Big fan of it going out. And as you can see now, round 2 is underway. This is the final match on Junkyard Juke of set 2. And right off the bat, 2 archery targets and a water heater marching on out.
Yep, that archery target is worth 10 points, though. So if you can bring that all the way through, it's one of the, I guess, smaller, large point objects. Magma doesn't even care. He's impatient. He saw the blinds open up. He just kept going. Savenoff did pump the brakes, though, even right here. And notice, stops very early. He's just trying to blend in and get as many points as possible right here.
Ooh. Did get picked up. It might have been the book there. That's the one thing that you need to note that makes it very difficult about the bullseye or the archery target is the fact that because it has those placed legs, you have to be deliberate about where you're setting down. Otherwise, you're right, like, boom, right there. That book would be a giveaway if somebody decided to look down and double check that box. But there's 6 other boxes around, so relatively safe. Good path chosen there from Tyler, and opts to stop and being, a little bit of patient, and might have cost him there. I think he would have had it if he had just go full send, and I think he thinks so too.
Yo, it makes me laugh to see him scratch his head, his jaw drops like, oh, being so close and not making it through is so unfortunate. Taldog is going to find a little bit of success there as the Suezo, and you saw Alex J for a bit is very close to scoring as well. Here's Zan from the Fish Fam representing, hugging really close to that cactus. So long as he's not pushing through it, yeah, he is going to be able to sneak on out. He kind of hiccups there. He's going to go all the way. He doesn't care if the curtain comes down. He sneaks right underneath Tamoya and his team up top. Funky Fighters are at 35
crazy
points
boy.
now in the guard tower. They can't earn anymore.
That was a great run there by Zan. Now you can see Svenos waiting for the blinds to go down, making sure he can find an angle, and then pushing in towards. Needs to be careful of that spring right there, but doesn't matter. Gets picked up anyway as he's like, hey, there wasn't a card there before. Alex JJ now looking to find a run. You can see Fish Fam and Llama Rekiko currently hanging out at the top, but again, haven't had the chance to be up there.
Yo,
so
crazy boy.
we expected
Yo.
Alex JJ now.
What happened?
Both running out good stops at the same time, but particularly if you have 2
You were in the restroom?
the same path as the same item, it kind of has a little bit more benefit because you're like, yeah, those were both there behind. There's no way those are both props.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, you know what?
You were in the restroom or no?
You see a bunch of the same things. They blend in a little more. It's when something's an oddball that you really start to shoot. So maybe it is a good idea for to time it, right?
But there's also
I heard him put the pro on.
always consistently. There's different small points around the
Just
map.
starting to get ass.
I know it's kind of getting boring.
This
This is the last one though.
Is sort of bait somebody else to do it, right?
Yeah.
So you see somebody who's running an archery
Is
target.
this the face?
Like,
I said face. Is this the first game mode? I mean, is this the second game you played?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Second game mode, yeah.
That much more patient. You can see Svenos
we got 2 more to go.
right now with Carnival.
At the beginning it was cool, but now it got kind of boring.
I know. Second time, like, that's whatever. Third time, change the fucking game. First time, I'm tired already.
I know. I'm already halfway asleep for time.
I just woke up. I'm already ready to go back to sleep.
I know. How much is each game? Well, each round? 5 minutes? Less?
There's 4 rounds. Let me see how many.
No, I'm saying how much is each round?
5 minutes. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing this the timer right now.
Yeah, it's at the top. Oh, that thing froze. 3 minutes.
3 minutes per hour. So 12 minutes per game.
Yeah. Alright, time to go to sleep for 3 minutes, head ass.
Let's do some push-ups.
No, not even tired.
Just reaching me like me.
That's right, Ken Taka representing here. He's putting himself straight behind every object that he can. I love that they're using the smaller objects. It's so much easier to score with those. When you bring those big ones out, it really is hard. He actually put himself inside the truck. You see that? He's following Kuta so close here. Just gotta use him as bait, really. As you get behind him, he's safe.
Yep, because they don't think they're going to fire twice in there. That's the benefit of it. But right away, you see Kaz, Taco, Chappy, great little run.
Damn, Taco just took off, buddy. Somebody keeps on inviting me, dog. Let me go see who it is.
Who?
Oh. Let me join this guy real quick. Join you, bot. Oh, you could stop the video if you're in a regular game.
Oh, no.
Press pause and press stop video. Let's tell this guy to stop inviting me. He might not even be inviting me. Next step, if I hear that thing one more time, he's getting deleted.
Like, he was barely prevented, but right now, Spencer coming through. The chicken champions, can they overtake?
Same one inviting me.
That's 10 more points.
Oh, no.
It's going to go through for them, and it starts pushing up. Llama Record needs to get into some runs. The chicken champions will not be on the defense with them for the last one, so they're pushing it through. Right now, it is the Sunshine Soldiers and the Fish Fam up there, so they're doing their best to delay everyone.
I told
gets picked off.
Yesterday there was somebody that kept on spamming me, and then I told him if you invite me one more time, I'm gonna delete you, man.
What did he stop?
No, he kept on inviting me. And then I deleted him. No, I deleted him, and then he commented on one of my videos today, I think, or last night, or whenever. Like, why did I delete him?
Yeah, this is pretty rough. Neither have the Llama company. The Llamas have not went into the guard tower at all. You can tell because when we go to their POVs, they don't have any Olymps. So they have not taken a run.
Excuse me, I misspoke there, meaning the chicken champions had already shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're doing great. Llama needs to press on it. The only team who really has a definitive lead right now is the chicken champions. Effectively, they're up 30 points on the rest of the field because Cuddle Team and Llama Record Code both have to shoot next round.
Oh boy, so if they can't secure a big lead here in the
last
bitch
for not lighting me.
if something can't get processed, oh, the poor burger at the very end.
Nigga's a bot.
Did not get processed. We like it, never frozen there.
You should have hurried up and qualified him to World Cup.
Great work from coming
Let
out.
me see. Oh, there we go.
Doing a great job. Round 4 will begin. It's going to be the last match. We're going to see what the line is going to be. Who is up in the tower?
How many games you played on the World Cup? Like 2?
They hold them off. Again, it's Llama Record Co. and the Cuddle Crew.
And then both, I got like 40 at least.
It's already up there. And you can see the chicken champions were able to connect, so it's all about can a Little Whip in them catch up.
They need a
fantastic run, and they have to do everything to the knife. And you can see
when that's gonna fall off next year?
Nah.
Those 10-point props.
They're holding on strong. 2 years already.
Champions already have the lead. They just
continue
to press on here.
Dude, I don't think this is gonna fall off anytime soon.
It still matters. There's so
I feel like I have one more year.
One more year?
Game, right?
That's what you think?
So much. You still want to hold your placement
regardless
of what. Still a fantastic game for all the teams in the top.
And I mean, we saw the Ravens come up huge in their last match,
pushing
all the way from 7th into 3rd because of clutch.
I feel like nothing. It's not their games that could be there.
Right now, Little Whips are trying to do everything they can to catch up with the chicken champions.
I feel like there's gonna be no more games that could be there.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to get as many of those
Apex
the
game
chicken champions
close,
are
but it's
still stretching out
Wait,
the lead. They have
hold up. Why are all of these people joining? Yo, why did all of you guys join me?
The prop masters so far.
Yes, they have. They were doing so good, and oh no, Ninja hits a huge spike there. He's trying to
Oh,
dodge.
Ninja
So
died,
close to
bro.
making it through.
That is a bot. Little warrior.
He barely died.
Sneaks it right in. That's great for the Little Whip Warriors. That's actually gonna throw them
Oh,
over
the bear is
the
faster than
Monarch
the
company
car.
right there. Cuddle Crew actually is somehow up. Look,
I got sleepy already, you bot.
second place now. They're so close to overthrowing the Chicken Champions.
I'm waiting for this thing to end
It's
already.
going to come down to the last final moments. Can the Little Whip Warriors get the runs they need to? You can see Kaz is taking the corner route, trying to find whatever he can. He's doing it very well so far. Avoiding the jump pads there. Pretty sure Ninja called those ones out on the run since he hit them on
I
the
know what he's talking. Jacob, why are you talking so loud? Talk normal. That's all I hear from you.
I
know, because that's true, huh?
What do you mean talk normal?
Like, talk like a normal human being, not that loud.
That's what some people talk.
Oh, but that's not normal. That's a little too loud.
Some niggas scream while talking and they think that's normal.
Oh no, that's not normal, dog.
With only 30 seconds remaining, Rubius knows if he can get this water heater in, if he can be safe. Oh, apologies, hidden so well.
These people are here,
on there. And as you can see, hits the jump pad, stays on the corner, will get it in. That's going to push them 30 points clear.
Oh no, Jacob, I was playing with Envy.
Right back up. 19 seconds left, Monster, in the final match of set 2.
Envy fell off.
Can the last minute scores come through? 25 points. They need a run of 10s. Kaz got in. The box is coming just behind. Fish Fam gets picked up. The Chicken Champions have done.
Scissors got in third.
Round out the final match. Brilliantly done in match 2. Repeat in match 3. They are the Chicken Champions. Excellently done, and they defended their crown.
That's right, and you have to give props to everyone else that managed to.
Here, let me kick you. Yuri, look, come to my game. Join my game. But there's like 4 people in here.
Bumping up their prize earnings because every round everyone's a winner.
Join my game. No, join my game so you can talk to them.
Yeah, it was just.
I'm a customer.
Yeah.
The creators who
Oh,
helped
shit,
with this.
what are you doing? They're just sitting in there?
Yeah, they're just talking. Oh, 2 left. Or 1 left at least.
Then why?
Let me emo real quick.
What? Oh, emo?
Yeah, so they won't leave.
Oh, shit, then why?
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, go.
Hold on, let me take a sip of water.
Alright.
Actually, not.
I'm gonna watch how you stream.
Niggas left.
As soon as you talk, they left, huh?
No.
Oh, look, he's inviting me. He's inviting me. I'll invite you.
I'm gonna go game chat or what?
Yeah, tell them to stop inviting me.
Alright. Alright, there I did it. I'm out before they kick me out. You watch my stream? I called him a nigger. That shit was funny. It was a little kid. I think I said what?
Strategy. Do you want to kind of talk me through that a little bit?
Oh, what can I say? It's the power of Norway, the power of Spain, and the power of Detroit. Like, we're crushing it, and we're a chicken, so we're good at hiding. Like, we're not good at shooting and stuff, but at hiding.
Yeah, I seen it.
The best strategy, I think, is
you're a little toxic.
Let him take the big stuff. And we are like the supports. Like, we take the small stuff, the 5 points and stuff like that. And the trick is
Pookie face.
Tell them anybody, but the trick is to go in the corners. Like, go.
Chicken,
no
bro.
one is watching the corners. It's insane.
So no one is watching the corners. I hope all of your competitors did not hear you just say that. Now, he said that you were in charge of taking the big items. Does that put a little bit more pressure on you?
No, it's good. It works good, so.
So you guys have a ton of confidence now. You have won 2 games in a row. I'm so excited to see how you all perform in the rest of the day. Going into these next games, do you have anything you're going to change, or are you going to keep things the same?
We're just going to keep things the same, stay consistent, keep a level head, play slow.
I would have been like, I love it. I want all the smoke.
Finally, just
oh no, what's going on with their mic?
Talk a little bit about, you touched on the diversity of this group.
Theirs.
Now, I know you guys have really not played together much before.
Or is that yours?
Like coming together, playing here.
I think that's yours.
All over the world.
It went staticky.
It's amazing. Share these moments with my team.
Oh, this is the guy that they were laughing at earlier.
It's amazing, and bueno, this parkour.
Why do they do that to him, bro? They zoom into his face super close. Cause
so confident. I love it. Hopefully that carries on into your next game.
They zoom into his face. They didn't zoom into anybody else's face.
I'm delayed. Hold up, I gotta exit this shit. No, I heard the static now, yeah. That was delayed.
Fantastically well done. Love to everyone all over, no matter.
Buddy, that was funny. Yeah. They didn't zoom into nobody's face except him.
Client, you're loading up all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for all of this. It being here. Set 2 is.
Buddy, that's funny, and because I know he can't speak English good.
Big shift in the gameplay. We saw
He stutters a lot.
Look,
you hear it?
It's going to be interesting to see what ends up converting into that golden game. So we see a little bit of a remix on it. Not going to spoil any surprises. I know, it's fine. But I'm just curious to see who is able to then take their gameplay and enact it when you get to think on it.
That's just
cute. To then process and be like, okay, we were this close. We were right there. If we had maybe like a little bit more aggressive, or like maybe if we were a little bit better on defending, or maybe one person picked a different lane, the result could have been different. And these guys have been so good at adapting to the circumstances that I have no doubt that the Chicken Champions aren't just going to comfortably sit on top.
He has the same hairstyle every time, huh?
So we'll see if Bala outside can
the white guy? Yeah.
Give us a little more insight on everything.
Well, what else does the hairstyle can do?
Guys, the action
is
get the 6-9 blades.
Trying to cool off a little bit here.
Are you down?
Awesome games of Junkyard Juke. And Chicken Champion seems to be.
Oh, that's good. That one's done. I just remembered.
Some of the moments from that last game and how they won.
What happened?
So here, first off,
that's good. That one just ended.
And also, maybe also
flexing
a little bit their trophy.
This nigga fell off.
Have just secured in terms of a llama. We'll find out that later. But their strategy the entire time. They said it before in the last game. They're just trying to go for the high points. They're just trying to
they missed them.
Not those 2 points that Monster was advocating for, but go for the statues, go for the boilers, all those things that net you tons of points, and that's how they came out to a lead. Here it is again, them just cheering on. We have the reactions from the Chicken Champions on their win as well. Nice trophy lifts. Maybe they'll be doing that later on here. The statue using that to get above.
Oh, that one was smart.
So that they can't see, they can't hit their shots, and the reactions of the win. Just bliss as they win their second game there on Junkyard Juke.
And those guys are hyped, huh?
Amazing stuff, guys. I can't wait to see who's going to earn that and who's going
to
continue on towards their Creative World Cup champions.
Thank you so much, Bala, for that in-depth analysis. Now, I know you guys want to see the standings. We want to see them as well. Unfortunately, there was a slight little hiccup. We want to make sure everything is right, because this is a huge moment for all of these guys up on that stage. So while we sort that out, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we will have the standings after set 2, and then move into set 3, which is the world premiere, never before seen world run. So if you need to go do anything, go do it now. Take your bio breaks, take care of everything you need, and then we will be right
back. Let's go hop in the game or what?
It's gonna be a 5-minute break.
Not even. Oh, it is.
Left front.
Let's go. Dead already. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
Oh no, bot, you really like that one, huh?
What?
That one? The dance?
Yeah, it's a good. Peace.
Let's just get a hot drop then. Let's just try to clear out that.
Try before I give you a kiss.
Whoa. Whoa, buddy.
Oh, on your cock.
Whoa, buddy.
I'll be back.
Alright. Oh, hell no, buddy, that thing's gonna be hard to play.
You guys heard it. If you're out in the crowd this weekend, here live,
salty eye.
Yeah, alright.
show us some energy because Peyton is going to be looking for your reaction.
Thumbs up, flashing your mouth.
You want to play with it, see how it goes?
Of course I do. That's not even a question. Like, I'm so into this right now. This is amazing.
Buddy, that sucks. We're gonna be able to hear their voice while we're in the game. That thing's gonna distract me. I'm gonna just stop the video. Should I?
Nigga, I forgot I was playing and I was watching the video.
I know, I was watching you too. That thing's in the way though. I'm gonna turn it off probably.
And I'm there.
If I win the Fortnite World Cup, first I want to buy a house, and then I'm going to
Let's go, I got the video right here. Give me company.
It's so heavy. World Cup Ponsen. I'm definitely going to win the Fortnite World Cup, so keep cheering for me.
Heavy snipe them.
Hi, I'm Fullest, and I'm here to compete in the trials, and I'm really excited when they announced the bonus weeks after the original 5 were over, and I competed.
Alright, buddy, that thing's in the way. I can't play good.
He kinda look like you.
I think it's in the way. I just stopped it.
So we're here at the Pro-Am, we're in this arena. Holy shit, you know the World Cup arena right there?
Imagine that with a hit, bro. Oh, imagine. Oh, bro, I'm cracked. Clip that, chat. Oh no. My hands are sweating. Ah. Oh, you should have told me about your car, buddy.
That's cool.
How much time to the thing?
0.
No, not 0. Oh, that was off, Looky. That was off, huh? No.
I need for my challenge there. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Oh, they're pushing me now. Oh no. You're good?
One more.
Oh!
Nigga, you stayed at the same health now pretty much when you first started.
I know, huh? No, no.
My possess.
Oh, I dinked them. Bro, I'm cracked, bro. Oh my gosh.
But today, Donald Trump tried.
Just a heads up that I started.
Alright. I'm gonna just finish up this game. Well, not gonna finish it. I'm gonna just push these guys real quick. I see him. Oh, Marshmallow. I think he's gonna reboot.
What was that?
Where you going, buddy? Damn, this guy gave me good loot. I think I'm gonna just watch it right here. I'm gonna watch it right here. Oh, right here. This might be the last one I'm fighting. This might be the last team I'm fighting right here. Where are they at? Oh, I see him. Where's he at? What?
You fucking bot.
How did that not hit? Didn't I kill this team already? Thanks for the campfire, by the way, buddy. Oh, whoa. Oh man, GG's. Clip that. Alright. I really did that to them, huh? That was my first game too. GG's, crazy boy, or what?
Yeah.
Alright. How much time till it starts? No, just like. Alright, let me see. Oh, I clicked L1 by accident. Alright, start stream.
Nice.
They explain. Oh.
Good baby.
Second llama, that would be huge for them and their team, but we'll have to see how things go for them.
And the timing of the Silver Llama couldn't come earlier because they're about to hop in. This is definitely a booster for them in terms of their emotions, in terms of their confidence going into the world run, because it is precise, it is difficult. You have to make sure that you hit it, otherwise you're wasting time. It's going to be a race between these guys to get as far in as possible, so that confidence boost is going to help dramatically in this last normal set here.
Yeah, for sure, and it is actually a race. The world run. It is similar to a death run with a bunch of obstacles. Let's go ahead and talk about that and everything.
Alright, easy claps or what?
Actually 30 coins in the map. Whichever team gets all 30, the fastest or as many as possible until time runs out will be the victor for that round set. You know, like
that sucks.
These are insanely difficult obstacles. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be forthcoming. I'm going to be vulnerable with you, the Fortnite fam. Listen. The farthest I got was 14.
That's not bad.
Okay. It's actually really difficult, and I'm by no means a death runner.
Crazy boy, this one sucks.
Are the best of the best.
These guys are going to fly.
In terms of death runner, in terms of this map specifically.
Oh, Scissors team.
Absolutely awesome.
Scissors team is gonna win this one.
Obstacles right now.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
All
That's their specialty.
Yeah. The other guy would have won it. What's the other guy? See what? A turtle?
Turtle, for turtle.
Yeah. That dude is gonna clap on it probably.
Some niggas who win this, I'm covering it.
Dude, this is gonna be actually pretty good, bro. At the beginning, yeah. Hopefully there's different obstacles. Hopefully there's different obstacles.
If they don't finish, the number of coins they collect will determine their placement. If a player is eliminated, they'll respawn at their most recent checkpoint.
Yeah, I know that, but it's just like Scissors Death Run.
So players will have to work strategically
I know, not everybody plays Death Run.
before the 10-minute timer runs out.
Oh yeah, true, huh?
It might sound simple, but it ain't easy.
I know it's not bot.
And limited items they can pick up along the way.
Oh.
Have to use teamwork.
Dude, there's like 10. They all got cracked out there.
To make it to the top of the leaderboard and take home their piece of the
Imagine Courage is in it.
creative prize pool.
Nah.
Oh no, that'd be funny. They should once he said run, they should have just started it right there.
Started it.
Yeah.
Nigga, some nigga fell.
I seen it like right at the beginning.
Didn't see your mouth move.
Yeah.
I'm magic.
Tell me why I feel like everybody else is gonna lose. This is gonna be hard for everybody, bro.
We're getting ready to hop into these games right now. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do
Damn,
that.
we'll give you some back shots.
It's gonna be very, very fun. We are getting ready. If you guys here in the stadium are ready and excited,
Oh, I already noticed that the things are built out of metal. You see it?
Yeah.
Man, that's so weak. No. Okay, let's pretend the first one never happened. Like
Fuck
I was
you, Zeke.
saying, if you
Yeah,
guys
big
want
shit.
to let these teams know how you're feeling, let them hear it.
Yo!
That's
Yo!
what I like to see.
Like that, huh?
Now the game begins. Here we go. The world
Damn, buddy. Scissors?
Wow. Scissors seems to win. So scissors is chickens?
Yeah. No, there's a fish. Oh, somebody died already.
Oh my god.
Bro, 2 people died already. 3. Look, 4 turtles already up there, bro. Dean, look at, I'm telling you, 4 turtle, bro.
Already flying through these first.
He's cracked, bro. Oh, he missed it.
Top of the best of the best of the creative world, right? They've worked all 8 qualifier weeks long. They've made it through with their team captains, and now they're here. So once they figure out these,
Nick, what you doing right there? Oh, that's turtle. That's turtle.
Yeah, I know.
And the first couple are.
He's cracked, bro.
There's the double doors. I think are probably the first one that you have to
I thought he
know
died.
see it in advance. And then here, the impulse jump into the tire, into the castle, and 3 players have already made it all the way there. It's neck and neck between most teams right now.
4 turtle.
Bro,
that's not gonna be hard.
Oh, the one that you said is up there. Look. Chappie's up there too. Whoever Chappie is.
To make it halfway, which this is the castle, and these guys got it in like 3 minutes. I'm upset.
Oh, this is why they're the World Cup creative players, and you are not. You're casting.
That's cool. I'll hold that L, I suppose. I'll hold that for sure. So there's a few challenges here in the.
This guy's playing on console. I mean, on console.
Actually took a little peek at it. There's these little bumpers.
Some people. I know. I think 2 people are playing on console.
So the most
Bro, this obstacle's cracked out, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Send 2 up to try and gather more points faster. Because otherwise you're just gonna dedicate
this one right here.
You really want to maximize your time in this.
Where they're at, everybody when you know how they're all at the thing.
Want to get as fast as possible through here. They're trying to get the half slides through with the chiller traps. Right now, nobody seems to have figured it out just yet, at least in the view that we're watching. But meanwhile, the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers are up to 13 now, but still neck and neck. I believe all teams are now inside of the castle.
So, yeah, Scissors is in the fish one, I think.
Kind of tier of the.
You see?
Yeah,
you see it.
As they move up and go past this, it will become progressive.
Thing is, they don't know what to do.
And again, this is
they just do whatever.
Look, the cast is barely going still. That dude can't pass a tire jump.
World run. They've never seen it before. They have just, they are mad. Their skills are insane. And look at this. Taldeck's already up on the next tier. So he's probably telling his teammates, all right, look, up here, I just used this bumper. What do I have to do? So he's already trying to figure it out. I like it. That's not me. The moment I hit that pad, I was like, I guess I just keep moving forward, and I kept running.
I love this experimentation. He's actually also communicating back to his teammate at the same time.
Ninja's cracked out too.
And he's looking, do I have an opportunity to go back here, or is this it? Do I have to go forward, just like you were alluding to before? And now he decides, okay, he tells exactly what's going on to his teammates, Ninja, Kaz, and company, and they move forward. Alex JJ, though, is off to
what the heck?
Races. He's way ahead of everybody else, I think, but no.
You have to have enough speed, huh?
No, it's Svenos. It's his teammate. They're moving.
Yeah. They are moving. So what's tricky about that last jump there is those little directional pads will give you forward momentum, but in jumping you lose some of it. So you actually have to make it in a straight run. There you have to trigger the trap, get the impulse to make that precise jump.
All you hear is boom, boom, boom.
While also taking a step back to keep yourself safe. Now there is a little few secret ways to kind of trigger certain traps or get around certain obstacles. We'll have to see if these players discover them. But like you said, man, Svenos is destroying the game right now.
Just unbelievable. And this isn't even a team that qualified from a death run or elimination run or even a speed run. They qualified from a survival map. And he's doing things like this. He is
bruh, that's cheap.
Up ahead of him, though.
I got some Minecraft shit.
This is so precise. You have to change the altitude. Is he gonna hit it? No. Second try. Here's Suzo.
Here we go. First jump. Now this is
Jacob, shut up. Speak normal.
Now this is one where you want to get height. You got to throw it. Try to get on top of it.
No. Just barely Suzo. And he's at 21 points right now in third in terms of coins. And it's all up to timing, I think. Zeke, we might see this end in the first match here. In the first round, they might end up completing everything because they still got 5 minutes to go.
Well, we'll see, Bala, because here's the thing. That obstacle there is called the ice jump. But this next one that ForTurtle is at, we call this the double danger. Let's just look at this real fast. This is really tricky.
He already knows.
He's already downloaded. He already knows what must be done. So you actually have to double hop, double bunny hop, land on the edge, take a step back, trigger the trap without being eliminated, right? Then you can walk up this small ramp. Then, depending on how you want to go about it, you can just go forward. Yes. He actually makes... Okay, I'm upset.
Third try.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
ForTurtle.
And he gets the coin in one swoop. Oh, my...
But one thing, we have to look at the scores right now. 5 minutes to go. Fish Fam is at 26. They only have 4 coins remaining. But everybody else is starting to fall behind. We're starting to see the Fish Fam come way out above here of the rest of them. That's because they probably have the majority of their players through. The majority of the players are collecting those coins. There's ForTurtle. He makes it through the double danger, collects the coin. Now, what do you do from here? They get up.
This guy is absolutely
How do you get up?
And you know, for ForTurtle, it's funny because he's just excited about being here, able to compete on the stage in front of thousands of people and all of his peers. And bro, he is just slaying it right now. Oh, you gotta be careful. Okay, all right, yep. Everything's fine. Now you gotta make the jump. You got the one hop. You gotta be careful.
Oh, you have to keep on going.
That is trap, baby.
That is the first time I've seen that. I've seen the theory. I mean, I've heard it theorized. But I haven't seen that yet. But Fish Fam, I was wondering, it's Scissors and company. 26 points. They're not at the same point that the Sunshine Soldiers are at, but they're at 26 total, the entire team. They have
Scissors is cute.
I'm getting mad.
Scissors here, but looks to be that even the Ravens Revenge are stuck at 26, so this might be a difficult one to get past.
Oh, he said,
yeah, this one, so the tricky bit about this one is there's actually no checkpoint in between here and where you need to get to. That's what makes the double danger.
But he jumped on the side, Scissors.
I think he's taking the long ass way. He's like, oh shit, I can go back.
I know, he just... He could just jump on the little ledge.
Right, so a lot of these players are seeing the
Aw, buddy, what are you doing?
Memorizing kind of what they have to be doing to make it through these obstacles. Zan's already through. And that means when they get to come through next time, it's going to be that much faster, right? They're going to be just tearing through all of these obstacles like they're nothing.
Those niggas are still over here? Fucking boss!
This is important too, because they still have coins to earn on their own.
Right.
They're you know,
that's
all
funny.
in the back. They're not earning the coins. They're not helping their team out in front, trying to figure out the obstacles.
My boy is still all in the back.
Ooh. Okay, all right, trigger the other one. Yes. All right, land on it. Trigger that one. Dude.
Is he going to get it? Nice dodge! Ooh. This is insane right now, and there's the second player to make it through ForTurtle.
Turtle, you're insane.
Oh, my boy.
That's the challenging part. We call this thread the needle, right? You have to make it in one go. This is
what the fuck did you just call it?
I heard something about a needle.
Niggas are making shit up now.
Insane. Look at these precision jumps, man.
We're not gonna miss this ever again because he already knows that trap. Unfortunately, was
yo, what's up, William?
The wrong time for
buddy, that's funny. Bro, he doesn't have to get it. Why is he keep on getting that thing?
Trap above.
Nah, it just fucks you up.
Yeah, it slows you down, huh?
ForTurtle from up above, still back. Nobody has passed this point just yet.
My boy ForTurtle's a beast.
Hop across,
who's the farthest? Oh, they're outside.
Take another step back.
Ah.
Okay. He was trying to be a
little. I want Turtle one.
I respect it. You know, you sometimes just want to land on that without having to kind of hop back out and kind of just risking that.
That just cracked out, to be honest.
You know, well, it's not good. It's bad that he messed it up, but it's okay.
You think he's good on pubs? Nah, I feel like he's cheap.
This is crazy. But it comes down to this. There's a minute and 30 seconds about to figure this out. He got up here before, And he didn't make it through the door. He's not going to make it again.
Oh, what?
Unfortunately,
motherfucker face.
Everybody is hard stuck at 27 coins with 1 minute left. I believe whoever is going to be the first to make it through here might find themselves the first winners on the world run. 1 minute left.
You gotta be thinking, are they saying Raven's Revenge? Wait, they just got the 28th coin. They might be through Thread the Needle.
Oh.
Next up would be, I believe, bump jumps.
Did get through. We saw
what?
The end results up there. Made it through the door.
No motherfuckers called it whatever now.
I know. What is he doing, bro? What is he doing? That's like the slowest. Oh, he's trying to bait it.
Frustration in his face. If he wants to secure this, he
How
needs
do you
to try to get one more coin in the next 30 seconds because I think Ford Turtle is going to be able to catch up. Here's the jump.
Right, this is the first time we're going to see this. 25 seconds. Okay. So this is where you risk it all, man. This is it. The leap of faith. Watch these precision jumps.
Scissors is in second.
Ah, damn.
That one looks hard, to be honest.
That jump looks hard,
10 seconds left here. 1 coin remaining for the Ravens Revenge to find.
Ah, but he turned to the side.
I don't know if he's going to be able to climb these staircases just now. No, he's giving
he
up.
just gave up.
No. Everybody else is left in the dust. Ravens Revenge take the first
Oh, bro, they
round
cry.
29 coins. Not quite finishing the map, but I believe next time they might.
That dude is cracked out.
Birds of the sky. They made it all the way up there, man. They were on the leap of faith that last little section.
Alright, each one of their cuts.
They had made it up, especially if they made it up there. They could have been kind of starting a rotate fight. You jump first, see how far you can make. I will follow. But the big key for them is now they know what every single relay is, right? So going into this next round, they can say, we know we have to do. Don't forget, make this precision jump here, do these little things.
This one's kind of interesting.
And that could prove to be a very good advantage for them.
Yeah, and they don't have the silver.
It's because you don't see the same thing over and over, at least, huh?
This is important. Any of those teams that don't have a llama right now, they need to earn it if they want to be in contention towards those golden games. Of course, every match.
Oh no, you bought.
Earning prizes every single match.
Omar said he's in New York right now.
Stellar game here to get some of that prize pool for yourself and your team. That's huge, right? Like so much.
Which one are you, Omar?
What the heck? Yeah. What is this kid?
I think it's Ford Turtle.
Ridiculous. He was one of the first to achieve every single obstacle every single time. Finally, he got stuck on that one at the end. I don't know what you were calling it. It was a nice twist of the tongue.
Oh, your neighbor caught you lacking, Omar.
Turtle to be the first every single time, and then getting overtaken at the end.
Omar's neighbor's in my chat too.
He knows it now. He's probably going to be the fastest.
His neighbor?
Yeah, or the one that lives in his apartment.
Oh, and you saw how mechanically good he was once he figured out
the
obstacle.
Weird.
So
he's
I
in my
think all
chat.
signs are pointing towards another Ford Turtle performance
The
like that.
guy that lives next to Omar.
He's downloaded it all, right? He's got it up here, and now he's
I live next to Omar too.
I mean, again, though,
Alright, what's your address? No, this thing.
That advantage, right? They see the
344.
I think the big thing, though, is trying to get more of your teammates through to the challenges, right? Like it's
Jacob's in there right now, so I'm gonna mute my mic. He's gonna get mad right now, watch.
Jacob, shut up!
Make it even just that second person, like the moment you start to miss a jump, you're like, all right, I'm gonna be eliminated. Just go forward. And maybe
Jacob speaks normal.
It's like, okay, I can make the jump, and then they go forward, right? And then you're just kind of
speak normal, kid.
Getting more points and getting where you need to be.
Yeah, and there was also an aspect of covering for others as they made it through, especially as that castle point happened. We saw Lachlan in Hand of Blood.
You got mad.
All the way back in the
I
back.
just heard that nigga Jacob, shut the fuck up.
Covering for them, they were getting those coins. But next time, they definitely need to be trying to make the effort to get all the way through and collect those coins as time progresses.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I
think Jacob's a clown.
Is to hear from one of these teams. Specifically, I want to hone in on the Cuddle Crew. We've got none other than Monster standing by with them to hear their thoughts.
What happened here? Okay, yeah.
All right, so here we have it, Lachlan. I know, I've heard from the grapevine, these guys and yourself actually qualified for the creative finals through a death run, and boy, oh boy, I just got to know what happened here. How did this translate? This is a death run. What happened, Lachlan?
Look, the qualifying map was a bit of a puzzle death run, so, you know, they had time to work with it. It was our first attempt running through, so it was a bit rough. I don't know if you guys caught me sitting on like an impulse level for like 10 minutes, but that was fun. So we're not going to do that this time. Clytak's over here. He's our designated carry, so hopefully he can carry us harder in the next round, and yeah.
I hear that, I hear that. So now I gotta come this way. Lachlan is dependent on you guys. What was going on? Was the death run did it catch you by surprise, or was it just certain tricky moments that kind of choked you up and had you hung up there?
There was a bit of confused in the castle because I didn't know where to go, and then the impulse jump yeah, at the beginning it just messed me up.
Nigga forgot what to say.
At the end, I didn't know where to go. It's just a bit confusing.
And I have one more question here. So you guys have not seen the Def Run prior to this. Do you think that kind of held you back? And if you have another run at it, which you will, do you guys think that second time around you'll kind of have the strategies down packed? And I'm gonna come down here with this.
Yeah, I think that the first time around is always the hardest because, you know, you're kind of going into this environment, you don't know where to go, and but the second time around I think we'll be a little bit stronger and hopefully we get better time.
Yo, what's going on?
Absolutely, I bet it. So once again, this is the creative finals.
Is that nigga crying?
Like I said, Lachlan pulled.
What the fuck happened to him?
Oh my god, I'm lacking.
We're gonna send it back up to you guys at the desk.
Bro?
Yeah. I'm gonna close my door. I'll be back.
Lachlan, you are good at many things.
God damn.
You're not the great at impulses, but it's okay. You're gonna have another shot in showing them that the original thought we had is
My mom
wrong.
caught him
I know
lacking.
you can do this. I know you can.
She wrecked him or what?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm the best. And I was like, I know that. Show everyone that. You just gotta show them.
She got him lacking, buddy.
We're gonna show him the standings after that first.
Yurio, I got you, dog. You're in the back with the glasses. Like, go to the stream. Go back like 10 seconds somewhere, like the crowd, the first one. Go to like the end of that video. Go to like the back of the video though. Well, like when the crowd starts in the back, the guy with the glasses, that's you right there.
Determining factor going forward. You know, if you're Raven's Revenge, you are absolutely looking to try and snag that silver llama if possible. That's the right? Then you have to say your eyes.
You're in the back, buddy. He has glasses. He puts his hand up. No. No. The guy, you see the guy that's standing up with the white shirt? He's on the side of it. He's on the side of it.
Black nigga?
Yeah.
I'm black skin nigga? Yes,
yeah, that's you right there.
Sunshine Soldiers fell short, but Ford Turtle showed us all what he was made for, and I think we're getting ready to go into the match.
Alright, let's watch this again. Oh no, Lachlan was good at the end.
They're all about to start. The gates are about to open. Guys, let's hear it for him.
Lachlan was all the way at the end, huh?
I respect it. Here we go.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Countdown has begun. The gates are open. And now here we go. Husey is first out of the gate, immediately just flying. You can see this is completely different.
To me, but better.
Taking their time. Hey, what's this? I can't see where this ledge. What's going here? Let's sit here and inspect everything.
Dang, that Funk Ops guy is going off right there.
Through these obstacles.
Yeah, a couple of these guys have not gone down yet. Here's Magma making his way through with the Ravens Revenge. This was the team that came out on top and was the player that led them.
Imagine missing a coin.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh,
wait, where is he losing?
Here looks like we are.
No, you have to make it in a certain time.
Turtle.
With the eyes.
We were talking about so much, Zeke.
That's
right.
Well,
for us?
In every way of the word. Stewart almost making the jump for the Sunshine Soldiers as well.
Well, that sucks.
Unfortunately not. So this is this trap, this obstacle, very precise jump. You actually have to impulse a very specific way, at a specific angle, at a specific distance.
Oh, Scissors died. That dude got wrecked.
Jump. You can also, I hope they're not listening, but you can turn around and actually impulse backwards, right? So you face away from the tires and impulse yourself backwards. Again, even doing that though, very precise. You know, you have to make sure you're doing this in one go. Look, Hosey's already here. He's already trying to collect the coins.
Already towards the half pipes in the castle. Wonder if he already triggered all the traps down below and grabbed that coin, or if he's leaving that for another teammate. Gonna grab that coin perfectly. Nice job by Hyuzi. Now he's moving up even further. No, he's going to go back to get those traps.
He made it. There you go, Suzu. Nice. All right, trigger the trap. Take a step back. Impulse forward. To shallow. I mean, look.
The castle.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. So don't forget, the castle is open. So once you do make it to that halfway mark, you can just send someone forward, right? Like, even if you're the first one and you're really confident, you could say, hey, Bala, I know you made it first. Just go. Go up to the next round. I'm going to stay behind. I'm going to pick up the coins, right? So quite a bit of teamwork going into this. But look along the way, man. These jumps are crazy.
What happened, Uriel?
Okay,
Well, Jacob.
Showing every everybody that
I don't know what happened.
He got wrecked.
On the team of Scissors
Oh, yeah, his
Fish
mom.
Fam. We
Wait,
saw
mom
them
heard
not
you
too
guys
far in the
cussing or what?
prizing, 18
Nah, I told him to stop cussing.
away, but no, it's actually
This is like,
Turtle again.
shut up,
Already
you
towards
little
these varying
faggot.
distance impulse jumps.
I was like, no, I was like, stop saying that. And then he kept on saying it and saying it and saying it. And then I said, stop saying that even louder. And now my mom came in here. Stop screaming. I was like, do you hear what this kid's saying? She's like, no, what is he saying? Yeah, he's like, I didn't even say nothing. Stop.
Last thing I heard was like, you're like, shut up, and then you mute it, and come back. I just hear Jacob crying in the background.
Yeah, I know. That's cracked on. Oh no, Omar said that him and William are on the same team. Did I tell you that already or not?
Are they playing the pro-amp or what?
Yeah.
Are they playing right now?
Oh, I think they're playing right now. I think that's William right there. Fort Turtle. My boy Fort Turtle is cracked out, huh? Buddy, I would have died. I would have never even made it to the part that Lachlan was stuck at.
You would have been on the Lachlan.
Bro, Lachlan is cheeks.
And that's what I kind of talked
about. Oh, Scissors is up there. Scissors team is up there.
Zuhu better win this because I'm gonna wreck my ass.
Oh, that's him right there, Zuhu, huh?
I know, yeah.
Hold on, I'll be back. I think my food's ready.
This is the moment that they were all stuck on for so long. Suzu knows it now. He's not going to hit the first time. Zand also attempted it at the same time. Not going to work out just yet. Here they're going to give themselves the opportunity. Suzu trying again. Triggers two. The third, yes. The jump.
Right, yes. Nice. Oh, and Zand. He was worried there that he might have pushed the door off.
Not sure if he made it. I don't see him falling down. Yes, he did make the doorway, and now he's back towards this thing where he has to go under at the same time as triggering the trap. He does it. He's back to the stairs. The Fish Fam only need one more coin, and they're about to do it in 5 minutes. It is so fast here. The last time we got here, it was 1 minute and 30 seconds. So one more coin for him to complete the map. He makes it farther than any player has yet so far.
Where's the next pad? He actually found it first try. I don't believe it. No, that was not where you gotta go. You gotta go back inward. It's okay though. He's gonna get another shot. Man, that was very impressive. Honestly, I would have been like, where am I supposed to go? But that's why this is called the leap of faith. You've got to jump around that corner and hope that something will be there to catch you.
Faith he has. And with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go, not a single person, not a single soul in vision. He's going to have plenty of time to work with. We'll see if the Ravens' revenge can repeat and get back to where they were, but it looks like Sand is also going to join as well, but no, he falls just before. Yes, Tyler too. So the Fish Fam is coming through in big numbers at this last leap of faith.
And you know what could be huge here for Fish Fam? If they can make it through the leap of faith and they can actually get this coin, they're going to stop the timer, right? So less time that everyone else kind of has around to observe what's going on and try to get this practice in, the better. Here we go. Nice. All right, you got to jump in and out and around. Out and around. Yes, use the wall. Okay. All right. Yep. Look around. Uh-huh. Yes. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Wait.
Last jump. Ooh. And he needs to hit the coin. This is going to be it. No, he didn't touch it.
Ah!
Just barely missed there. Finally hits the bouncer and he's gone. There it is. The first players to complete the world run in 5 minutes and 52 seconds. An unbelievable time compared to what we saw last time. But still, the remaining teams have to battle it out. Back to the Ravens' revenge. They're still on the double danger. And they are going to get through. He has to hit the door, though. Oh, he almost fell all the way back down. Here
we go.
Not finding the speed, not finding the bounce there.
Threading the needle. Oh. You hate to see it. Now, don't forget, remember, Ravens' Revenge was the first team from last round. They made it here, and they're already kind of right back where they need to be. You've got the Sunshine Soldiers also going for the leap of faith. But look at how many coins they have, right? In theory, they should be at 29. This should be the last coin that they need to pick up. But someone hasn't picked up points. Now, where? I'm not sure. But that could make or break their performance right here.
That absolutely could. We know Sunshine Soldiers had a great performance last game. Fort Turtle has completed the map. If you see him up there, he's just watching on down. But the Ravens' Revenge seem to have completed just a little bit more Everybody now, I think, going to be trying to attempt these last couple of jumps. And they must try to complete the match. But important to note is the Ravens Revenge in second place right now. They need one more coin as well. That puts them in a huge advantage for that Silver Llama when we go into the third game. What just happened there with Stewart? He just climbed to the top with the tires.
That's right, the secret tires. See, these are little things you discover as you're... Oh, it's okay, Stewart, don't worry. Take a deep breath, line it back up. You got this. 2 minutes left on the clock, Balla.
Hey, what's up, stream? Hold up.
He's catching up with his team. He's going to hit that. Can he hit the last one? He lost a little bit of speed, but he does. So he's joining up. Maybe he can collect any coin that he missed. No, it's actually going to be Arthur up here. He's got to finish the leap of faith as well. So number of teams here.
Man, you got to think, if you're everyone else, you've already seen the Fish Fam stop that timer at 5:52, right? Just under 6 minutes. So you're thinking, we have to go. We have to be hitting these jumps, and that's just applying more pressure, right? Especially with a crowd here roaring as well. You know, there's all this pressure on the line. Nice jumps here. All right, keep looking around. Yeah, you see it right there. Bounce off the wall, out and around. Oh!
So difficult. So challenging. He's learning the reasons why right now. He's going to continue to get more attempts. Meanwhile, the Funky Fighters have gotten their last coin up.
Yeah, I know your boy Zoo who already made it.
Being the player who gets there. He's on the leap of faith as well. So it's just head-to-head against these two. And this is very important for Funky Fighters. They need to stop Ravens Revenge. If anything else, getting second obviously important, but also because it's head-to-head against Ravens Revenge, this is such a meaningful final jump.
And, I mean, don't forget, they were the winners of that first round, so they already have points built up from that. If they could secure this last coin, that could be massive heading into the standings. But again, we've just got about 50 seconds left here. You can just tell they're just trying to hit these jumps with everything they can.
Okay, Kuto, a little bit further than we saw him last time. He's got to make the leap.
Yeah, this is the one you have to go out and right? There you go.
Now the bounce off the wall. So looking exactly, seeing if there's any more opportunities. He makes it. Okay, this could be clutch.
Bounce.
This could be clutch here from Kuto. Just gets to the top here, and then he needs the bounce pad. Yes, perfect. Just the coin now. He gets it!
There it is!
9 minutes and 23 seconds ahead of the Ravens Revenge. Still time on the clock, though, for the Ravens Revenge to collect that last one. And what's impressive, too, is that 2 players have actually completed for it. The players up above, but now the rest of them, 1 second remaining. It's still going to be the Fish Fam, 5 minutes and 52 seconds, who take that one. That second map of the World Run is down and done.
Man, mad props to the Fish Fam. They did it in almost under 5 minutes, right? They came out at that 5:25 mark, 5.5 minutes. Now, Funky were right behind them. A little longer, right, at that 9:23 mark, but still, they got all 30 coins. If we have to go to tiebreakers, these 2 teams have 1 more coin than everyone else up at that 29 mark, so that could very well make a big difference heading into tiebreakers. But again, Fish Fam, way to show up. I respect it.
It's crazy, the improvement from game 1 into game 2.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Ravens Revenge obviously in the first match coming out ahead, but Fish Fam clearly improving all across the board. It wasn't just one person. It felt like it was the entire team because that time was unbelievable. That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, we'll have to see who else can do it. Again, you know, Ravens Revenge had a fantastic showing. Funky Fighters showed up there at the last moment. And then, obviously, the Fish Fam. But don't forget, you still got players like Turtle over on Sunshine Soldiers. Everyone, all of these teams have someone that's going to get them very, very far, right?
Who else won?
But now the question is, heading into this next match, what does that mean? Fish Fam have already completed it. Funky.
I know, Scissors team, let me see.
Does that mean we're going to see another 5 minutes?
And the Funk Bomb. Funk Ops, so that's getting the black guy.
Question. And what Ravens Revenge needs to figure out how to end the match. Because if they don't, then they won't be able to get ahead. They won't be able to close out, especially as other teams go ahead. Fish Fam knows how to complete it. They've proven that they can complete it, and Funky Fighters as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for now, let's send it over to the stage where Pookie is standing by with the Fish Fam. And Pooks, real quick, ask them what their favorite fish stick is.
You know, that fish. Make it all about you, but I am down here with the Fish Fam. It is, dare I say, official. They're the first team to take a victory in the death run. I'm going to start here with Suzu. So You were the one that essentially clutched that victory for your team. How did that feel?
It felt great. Like, at first, I choked the bouncer, and then I thought I choked the level as well. But then I figured it out, and I picked up the coin. I was like, wait, this is it? Let's go, baby.
It definitely looked like you were in a little bit of a precarious situation there for just a second. Was your team coaching and helping you that whole time?
Yeah, they kept track of the coins that we picked up. They kept motivating me, like, you got this, it's easy, we got this, we got it in the pocket and stuff. So yeah, that felt great.
Awesome. Now, I'm going to come over to you, Scissors. We all know you are the veteran of death runs. You have been doing this from the very beginning. It must be an absolute honor to be here on the stage today competing, being able to help these guys out, pulling through to a victory. Are you going to continue the strategy going into the next game?
We've got the strategy on lock, and obviously it's awesome, you know, helping these guys, but they're helping me win. They're the real speedrunners.
Well, I mean, it is a team effort at the end of the day. All of you have picked up coins. Sand, I'm just going to go over here and talk to you really quickly. Now, I mean, this Creative Cup, what does this mean to you as, you know, a creative champion?
I mean, I'm not a champion yet, but maybe.
Maybe one day. Well, thank you guys so much for staying here, hanging out with me. Best of luck in the next run. Zeke, back to you guys.
Look at that.
Go
back in. They're already getting their heads back in the game. Also, great pun, Pookie. Also, I'm upset with you that you think this is all about me. What is wrong with you? All right, though. Anyway, what kind of takeaways do you think these players can make heading into the next game?
Well, the takeaway that I take out from that is that they were all supportive. The interview, they said they were supporting each other, keeping track of the coins, and pushing their Suzu ahead, making sure that they're encouraging him. But for everybody else, I think the takeaway is, how do we beat that leap of faith?
Yeah.
That's the one that everybody's gotten stuck on. They've wasted a little bit of time at the double danger, but the leap of faith is really where everybody needs to close out, especially the Ravens' revenge if they want to get that silver line.
Well, we'll have to see how things unfold for them. Very quickly, though, let's take a little break here. Let's send it down to Cam for his insight. Sundown, what you got?
And Bala, and we're gonna take a look at some of the kind of strategy that goes into it. But first, all of these competitors who are here, who are competing in this world run, have had an opportunity to get there. It's been incredibly stressful. There's a certain amount of kind of mental edge you need to get through it. So let's kind of take a look in and how these competitors prepare for what was a world premiere and first appearance ever. Let's take a listen in and how these guys are talking and getting ready for the match.
Nigga.
Oh, they only have one lava.
Just absolutely amazing there. You can tell Ninja and then the trendsetter right there, throwing the peelies in the air, but also big shout out to whoever that was on the Llama Record Co. I saw you there, hitting the llama bell. I got you. But now let's get into some of what happened during the World Run, some of the kind of cooler straightaways and, you know, some of the tough challenges that you face. So first, right away, here's a run coming out from Chappie of the Ravens' Revenge, and this was one of the first obstacles you hit. So you can see he's on pace with everyone else, but what makes this so great is how efficiently he transfers this over into the castle jump. Is barely able to delay. This is one of the toughest first things to get when you reach it. This is his first time ever seeing this jump. No problem. Hats off to you there. And then what does he do right away? Gets into the trap trigger and he's able to get them. Notice how as soon as he goes, he is quick flicking his camera back the other direction and gets all of those so consistently able to get it. Now, we saw a smashing success on their first attempt. Unfortunately, the Cuddle Crew had a little bit of a harder time when it came to that castle jump. It's okay, this could have been my replay and I wouldn't have been lying. So many of these, they're so incredibly difficult because you think, oh, I want to maximize my height up, but you have to get it out with the correct trajectory. Now you can see Ninja able to get through the speed part of the run and then over the top. This is towards the back half, and look how well he's able to then trigger those traps and get through. But the Fish fam were the ones who were able to make that incredible run on the back of Suzu. Now this was from his first run when the Ravens Revenge were able to get it. And if you look at the timer, next time he faced us, he about finished the course. So an incredible job from him to make sure he is pushing the limit with what they're able to do. And you can also see the level of communications. He knew he messed up right away, and then he immediately communicates to his team. It's like, hey, you got to run and then go up. Now you're in kind of that double trouble area trying to get the triggers, and this is where they got held up for a significant amount of time. A lot of the competitors not being able to bait the chaps correctly, and now we're over with the Ravens Revenge, who were able to power through this. Again, this was from the match number 1, and you can see how he's using quite literally every single space available to him, including the rock, including the jump off the side with the airstrike, to then get up to that leap of faith, which is such an incredibly hard challenge. And only having 2 teams full completed it after the 2 runs, when all of these players are such strong death runners. You can see the Fish Fam. Look at the timer on the clock, 5.5 minutes, and he's so quick going through it, and he's precise. He lines it up, he takes a step, and he goes. My question is now, between Suzu and Zen, they were so incredibly good last game. Can they beat that time? Can they keep pressing the pace, and will they be able to do it better? Because when you get up here, you have to do everything right, find the lineup, not miss a single one of your drops, and then get the final coin. Was able to then double back and grab it there off the launch pad for that 5:52 time in the #1 spot in match number 2. This is now the second time we've seen the world run, and we asked the question before, what happens in run number 3? Can the Ravens Revenge get over that last obstacle of the leap of faith, or will everyone else start pressing up higher and higher and being able to challenge him? Match 3 is about to be underway. We're going to throw it back inside to Zeke and Bala. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much, Sundown, that insight. I mean, he's asking the tough questions. What happens in match number 3 of this set? You know, again, Fish Fam, you saw, I kind of touched on a little bit earlier, you want to have as many people up on that leap of faith as possible so they can just sit there and rotate around. But before we hop into this next match, Bala, I think we probably want to take a look at the standings. We want to see how things are going for all of these players together. And of course, you want to take a look behind us. We've got Fish Fam up there in first place from that last match, walking away with a nice chunk of change. Ravens Revenge there in second, Funky in third. Don't forget, Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions both have silver llamas, and that's going to play a big factor later on.
Everybody needs to make sure that Funky Fighters do not get that last silver llama, because then they are out of contention if they don't have a silver llama. Because Chicken Champions don't really mind, because they have another place to play. They are kind of out of contention for this silver llama right here, but still, so many different teams have an opportunity here. The Ravens Revenge, the Funky Fighters, Sunshine Soldiers with the Fort Turtle, and then the Fish Fam as well, able to collect it. So we are going to get into the next game of the World Run, the last one of the set.
Here we go. The timer is counting. We've got 10 seconds before the gates open, and they start the run. Scissors, you can see the focus in their eyes a little bit there of Turtle, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Run commences right here, right now. Players are out the gate. Here we go. The first run, Taco, Taldak, they're right out. Ninja falls, unfortunately. So does Kotu. Zan there looks like he's making upper with Tyler. Magma, Kororo, they are just neck and neck. Again, you know, it just goes back to once they figure it out, they're just going full send.
I want to see who gets out to the early lead here. Suzo, the champion of the last one with Fish Fam, is a little bit behind, but again, he has the opportunity to catch up when he starts getting to those more difficult obstacles. Right now, it's not looking like anybody huge advantage, because we all saw how proficient they are in these early stages. Really, the first obstacle that stumps most people is this impulse jump.
Right, here we go. Don't forget, this is that precision impulse jump. You can do it forward, you can look away. First jump, unfortunately too shallow there on both sides. And both from the Fish Fam will be going down there. I saw there on the left, there is actually a team that has made it across. You've got Ravens Revenge, who's in the castle. And I believe it was actually the Llama Record Company that are also at the castle right now. Fish Fam, the Cuddle Crew, Ravens Revenge, Sunshine, and the Funky Fighters. And now the Llama Record Company all have 11 coins.
See the castle run, how fast they can get through there as a team. Also very important, as most players are now getting through this first difficult impulse jump. Looking for anybody rising up, looking for anybody completing this trap obstacle course inside the castle. If they can collect those coins fast, the players who get fastest through the castle and really collect all those coins are, in my opinion, the people who are leading the pack.
Yeah, I almost think like, should you just like as a squad grab, like send one person to each thing and just like very quickly grab all 4, and then as a squad go up, right? So that you have more chances going through every single challenge.
Obviously depends on how many of you actually get to the castle. What a time there from Scissors through that one. Is he going to be able to finish out that impressive performance? He's got a couple of jumps still to go. 1,
no way. I will.
2, 3. Scissors showing off why he's one of the best at these types of maps, but way ahead of him, his teammate Suzu, leading the pack again. So this might be a better time here for Fishfam.
All right, man, Scissors, that was insane, dude. Again, like these guys are so good, right? Once they figured out they could just do it. It's almost like muscle memory. You see Suzu here now. Suzu's smart. He waits here for Scissors to get across, and then once Scissors gets across, he can start triggering the trap. He's gonna opt to say, look, you know what? Let's just go. I'm trying to get the coins. We need to rack up as many and as quickly as possible. Because don't forget, last game they got that 5.5-minute time on lock. They still have another 1.5 minutes going off of last game, right? If they can do it again, it's gonna be huge.
Waiting for the chiller on his feet to get off before he goes forward. Now he has full reign onto this one. If he one-shots this, he's putting himself in such an amazing time. He's kind of letting his team do the rest of the work. Oh, one shot here from Suzu. Is it possible? Getting through the door? No, just short.
Shallow.
But he did not go all the way back. He's continuing the recovery on this run. Not quite enough.
Man, Suzu putting everyone in his fishbowl, saying, don't worry, fam. I've got this. For the jump down, first trap. Second trap, hop across, take a step back. Nice. Oh, there's actually someone else there. Is Scissors there with him? This is huge, though, if Scissors is there, because look, they can hop through together. Suzu can trigger this, and then get Scissors there where he needs to go, and then there will be 2 members trying to get these traps. Unfortunately, too shallow.
Making the same mistake there on that bouncer. Speed pad up into the bouncer. See, he's trying to keep his back towards it so that he can make sure he hits the bouncer on the right point that he wants.
What's going on, Silly Fam? Super Duck here, being used back.
He was going on some duck. Super Silly Duck here.
But a lot of teams starting to catch up right now, so you know.
They're cracked out or what?
Lose the pace that they had in the first game.
This is gonna win.
That's his team, huh?
I reckon that.
Oh, he slid off on purpose. Oh.
So are Raven's Revenge, with Fishfam right behind them. Everyone else is.
Wait, what's the guy still hasn't won?
Oh, and they actually sent
I thought what's it called won already. Scissors team. I thought they won already the second time. I know, but I thought they won again already.
That's the 1 point.
that's cracked out right there.
Ahead as well for the Raven's Revenge.
Oh, the Raven's Revenge is about to win.
Of the map by Fishfam has gone past. That was 5 minutes and some.
I don't know where to go.
I know. Had this loss. Oh, he has to go behind that.
He makes this jump. He doesn't want to waste time. I think he might.
Oh, he has to jump again.
Just got to bounce off the wall.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Not yet all the way.
Where's Scissors team at?
If he can do this, he is clinching himself that silver.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, where are they? Dude, where's Fort Turtle? He fell off.
Yeah, these momentum jumps.
He's there in a second.
Difficult, or neo jumps as they're also called. You gotta be really precise.
Oh, Nito jumps, they said.
I mean, you have to be.
Onito, that is Onito.
You got Chappie over here. You've got Stewart across the way as well. Suzu there too. I mean,
right,
so many.
I like the Scissors. They're all like there.
And look at the rest of the teams, right? Even the Funky Fighters, Little Whip, and Llama Record Company. They're 26 points. They're closing in on that leap of faith.
Sunshine Soldiers adding their name to the hat of people who are trying the leap of faith. Stewart.
Bro, look at the Llama and all of them, dude. They're still at 26 points. Oh no, they went up.
Feels the pressure. He knows. He has to try to make this.
Come on, buddy, don't get mad, dog.
Anybody else? Clytax has joined the fray as well.
The guy in the Ravens and the Ravens, yeah. Nah, he fell off.
I think he fell asleep.
Nah, he's in the living room watching TV.
Clytax is doing the opposite. He's actually just using the momentum.
He don't want to be next to you no more. I know.
To get him where he needs to go, not even touching his camera at all.
Look at Taco, he fell off.
They're both about the same.
Oh, look at the Raven.
With Magma here. It's in a good spot.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
All right, just
How much for a sex tape?
Oh.
Almost. The tires?
He's going for it.
Yes.
He's going for it. Could he be the first one? No, Sunshine Soldiers have actually already done it with a 623. And Raven's Revenge there with the 636.
But he's cracked out, bro.
Sunshine Soldiers sneakily got it, but still a great time from them. Don't forget the first round, they were the only ones.
Right after he got it.
I know.
Race, though.
But everybody's getting it at that moment.
Teams who were up there on the leap of faith
Oh, he missed.
Completed it. The Cuddle Crew still need one more coin to actually
they need one more.
Feeling a little bit of
they missed the coin. Go look for it.
I know. Can he go look for it?
Yeah,
but he's looking around his teammates.
He's like, who's the nigga that missed the coin?
Aw, buddy. That sucks. Oh, they got it. They got it.
Just past 7 minutes. So the standings right now are shaking up with all of these teams being so close together. Can't wait to see where it is still.
Damn, bro, those guys are cracked out. I think Scissors team still won though, huh? Because they won last game. Yeah, because they won last game. No, but I think. Oh, this is their third game right here. Also, this is their fourth. Yeah, this is their fourth. Oh no, yeah, this is their third.
Yeah. They have the 2 minutes left.
Cause 4 Turtle got.
Tired this year.
For us, you are. I'm chilling, dog.
Third point. Like, you know, we
saw the program already.
Like, oh,
I know.
Revenge, the only one at 29 points. Everyone else is not even close. Second game.
You kind of do look like Mr. Savage and Benji.
Dude, you know what? I still haven't even seen the
Insane, especially how close it is. Like, even look at Raven's Revenge.
The what is it? The battle bus. Even though we got in the game, but I forgot how it looked.
All that could mean
Nick 830, bro. I can't wait. That's because Nick 830 fell off, bro.
Meanwhile, nobody.
He doesn't do good.
He does have a big cock.
He just doesn't do good in these.
In the tournament.
Yeah.
Last round, that nigga was doing good. He came fifth, I think, first six.
Who was he playing with?
Yeah. I don't know.
Bro, there's a lot of good people, bro. That's what I like about the Pro Am.
Can he do it now?
I like late games.
I know that game, yeah.
That shit gets intense, huh?
I know.
It's crazy because it's more intense even though they're just like hiding in boxes. That's the funny part. That's better than the regular, like the middle game.
There's at least 3 teams up here total. Could be also some players who haven't yet finished the map from the other teams.
Look at Chappie. Oh, that's because they finished.
Chicken Champions making their approach. I'm wondering, Carrero.
They only have 33 seconds. Come on. The Chicken Defender.
That could mean huge placement in terms of the prizing at the end of this. 30 seconds to go.
Oh, bro, he got it.
All right, wait, he's made it. Okay,
oh. I think he got it. He got it.
Last jump, and he's got the coin.
Oh, my boy's cracked out. Barely, bro. Chicken. This is the last one, I think. Nah, he don't got enough.
But at 29 coins and 5 seconds remaining, I think that's going to be the end there for this. These are the
bro, look at the Llama. Who's in the Llama team? The Llama and Ninja's team.
And what an amazing run it was.
Wow, 16.
Look, 4 Turtle right there.
6 teams secured themselves the
that one right there, 63.
Night and day situation coming out of that first world.
That's 4 Turtle, no?
All around.
Yeah.
He's kind of cute.
I'll let him give me some back shots.
Oh, no. What place did they get in? She's an Asian, huh? That girl?
Oh, fuck her.
For a prize pool. And these games have not disappointed. The World Run, honestly, I take it all back. I thought...
You're still going to be on for the Pro Am, or you're going to just watch it on your phone?
They
I don't know.
These guys are the best of the
Depending on your brother, if he wants to play.
Raven's Revenge, these guys showing up hard on this World Run. Absolutely incredible performances, 2-time finishers all the way through. And now we also have to be able to think about what these standings are going to look like at the end of the day, because it was close, right? Raven's Revenge, that first one, and then getting second, and then getting second again, could mean that they are in contention for that first place.
Actually, they like the nigga on the right.
Yeah, I mean, so...
You
do got the same haircut as him.
Every game except that last one.
You do got the same haircut.
I'm going to the barber. I'm going to the barber and be like, give me the silly duck haircut. Show him a picture.
This guy really said the silly duck haircut.
Where they place in those other matches, right? What does that mean?
Hey, Yuria, do you always get the same thing every time?
Yeah.
Sometimes I get fades and sometimes I get tapers.
But man, the World Run was dope.
But most of the time I get tapers.
It was like we were like casting golf.
My hairline is straight, dog.
Oh, no. You got that little speak.
I know.
Crazy. The tension at the
I
end.
can never imagine having a little speak.
I'ma just wax it off.
Just awesome to feel.
Okay.
The crowd was feeling it too when you made it towards that last one. When they
That shit
finally made it
big.
that last tire.
Not even you bought.
Just like flying.
That's
little.
Jesse little speak.
Felt good. It's gotta feel good.
That shit's nasty. It's like a fucking triangle.
That's really nasty. Dude, that dude used to always just get one number across his whole head, huh?
Is that what do it to him?
One number with the what number do you think he got with like a 4, 3?
I don't even know.
It's like that guy, the one on the right. That's like his hairstyle, but just no hairline, huh? Wait, what? Just one number.
I don't even know.
Pookie face. Dean, look at the girl in real.
They're the most adorable team.
Oh fuck, you should look. Hey, she's
They are coming from all corners of the globe. They've come here to compete today. Now, so far, you guys have, you know, there have been a couple of struggles, but the day isn't over. We still have the remixes coming up, so keep that in mind. Do you guys have a
right there
new
with some old
strategy
voices.
going into the remix?
That's top secret. Hidden information.
No mames.
Shut your dumb ass up, nigga.
Why is that guy? Why is that guy right there?
Who the fuck is that?
I'm actually from Mexico, not Spain.
Mexico, sorry, from Mexico. What
Oh.
Oh, she's translating. He's a translator.
Of your team for the Creative Cup.
Yo amo a estos chicos, en verdad creo que no puede tener mejor equipo. Estoy demasiado
Oh
contenta de
shit.
tenerlos conmigo y estoy
Damn,
súper
buddy.
feliz por la experiencia.
I feel
Oh
really,
fuck
really,
his shit.
happy. I couldn't have a better team, and I'm super
That
excited
nigga forgot
about
what he
this
said.
experience.
What she said, huh?
Imagine forgetting.
Yeah.
I'll get so fucking nervous.
That'd
You have to
be
make
me.
some shit up.
To you super quickly now. You're one of our youngest competitors, so being
Oh,
here, seeing all of your idols today, that
I'm
is
Pookie face too.
exciting. You know, when you told your family that you were coming here to compete
Oh,
at the
there's
Fortnite
another
Creative World
translator.
Cup, what did they say?
Oh my god.
Super happy for me, and they're like really excited.
Oh, shut your dumb ass up.
Do you want to keep competing in these massive Fortnite events? Do you love this?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, why not?
And finally, down here at the end. Now, again, all of this diversity is incredible. Now, you're here just essentially to...
Who is that, a girl or a guy? I'm confused.
I don't even know. That's a girl. That's like a girl.
Your country. So how does that feel?
That
Is that a
sucks.
lot of pressure?
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure, and it feels
Why the fuck do you need a
amazing,
translator?
even though
You fucking speak good English.
feels great.
Well, you guys are doing an incredible job. Best of luck to you in the remix.
Damn, that girl's pretty, dog.
Back over to the casters.
Oh fuck your shit. What's her at? Look for
I don't know.
They are adorable. They're all so happy
Find
to be
it.
here. You love to
Or
see
you don't
it.
see it right now? Just go to a Fortnite.
Mad props to them for coming in with that
Ding, what is it?
6
A Fortnite Creative Showdown?
set of that match there.
Yeah, switch it up.
Again, though, 6 different.
But what
teams,
team were they
all
at?
30 coins. What does that mean for the standings?
I don't know. Was that for turtle? There's a bright bomber shit.
Anybody can take this because everybody really was pushing the pace. Everybody was making sure that they were in towards the top. It was basically shaken up from top to
I'll
bottom.
dick
except
her
maybe
down.
the top 3.
Oh, look, I'll find it right here. What is it? Oh, wait, this is a long time
All
ago,
these
buddy.
guys completed their runs and placed highly
That's from
in the
like
other
last
ones. So I think
thing.
that they have a good opportunity here, but still,
Creative
anybody's
Showdown.
game, just
Oh
like
no,
you
I'm
said.
going
Yeah,
World
I mean,
Cup
for sure,
Creative
We
Showdown.
have to look at things like Raven's Revenge, right? They had fast. They were 29th in their first game at 29 coins.
Ah, there.
First, they had a second place as well, and then they managed to get themselves to 6:36 time. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these replays that we kind of watch over the course of these games. This one specifically is coming out of the Sunshine.
I don't
Soldiers.
know, buddy.
They did in fact win this last match here, but again, just look at Stewart. Look at the precision.
It doesn't
again.
show.
The leap of faith.
I don't
You
know.
know, it's crazy because like it just.
We'll see it
looks
right now
like
when it pops up. Or we could go back on the live stream a little bit.
it's insanely difficult.
You afraid I don't have to.
No, I don't want to. She'll pop up right now. There's still another game.
I found it.
You did? Oh, buddy, it was just right there. What is it?
Jumped over.
It's Crazy Boy.
There in the background from that team.
No, it was right there. Hold up. I'll tell you her name right now.
That
Her
one,
gamer
just
tag.
perfect execution on
Her
the last
gamer
one.
tag
Is
is
Danny. Oh, Danny and
You can't even see. You just have to know in your head I know where I'm going to land
Got
when
it.
I come around
Got
this
it
corner
here.
because it's not something you have eyes on.
Literally found it like nothing.
He's like, okay, I know the jump.
Share this profile
to. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to get ready because we're coming down here to the wire. We are very close to knowing who are the set winners.
That's a follow or what?
World run. Everyone gave it their all, man.
You get this to
I'm not
enter.
disappointed. That was so much fun.
Actually, I don't know.
Okay. Sky Station to then Junkyard Juke to
yeah, some big titties.
She look like she got some surgery, buddy.
Game types we got to see today.
Yeah, we're putting them through the ringer. They have to do all sorts of things. They have to show off how versatile they are. And in the World Run, they showed it. All the teams who did compete and play in the World Run to qualify for here. And
you think she's going up on followers right now?
They are probably one of
Our
the
YouTube subs? Here, let's see.
Elimination runs ever.
Yeah.
So
794K. Let me
I think we have the standings. I think we have the winners of the set. It's gonna be Fish Fam.
You see, Scissors team.
Congratulations.
Why are they putting on their headsets, you
bots? They just want to get back in. They're not even ready to celebrate. They are the winners there of the World Run, and there he is. Fish Stick is walking out with the Silver Llama, ready to present his team. This coveted. Look at this thing. It's so
dude, that dude is skinny too. That's funny.
I mean, anyway, there you are. The Fish Fam are being presented with the Silver Llama. Look, they're like, yeah, baby, let's go. We got
That's ours. Well, congratulations, guys. There's the Silver Llama for them. But all focus for them is on to the next matches. Because we've got a couple more to go, and it's not over
no,
yet.
that dude is skinny.
We've got your remixes coming up next. We've got your Golden Games.
Now first,
look, there goes Ninja. I want Ninja's team to win. Lil Whip Warriors.
Look at this, Fish Fam come out on top.
I'll sit on their cocks.
Out of tiebreakers, they're the ones that
they're
are
in
victorious,
7th,
and they walk away with the Silver Llama. But the Ravens Revenge Band, they were putting in a lot of work there, also getting themselves some prize money as well. Sunshine Soldiers there in 3rd, and then the list goes on again. Keep an eye on those Silver Llamas. These are the guys that are in contention for that final prize pool. Now, if you're one of these teams with the Silver Llamas, you need to secure the Gold Llama because that is going to come. That's going to be the ultimate tiebreaker. If your team has that Gold Llama, you walk away with the win, especially because it's kind of divvied up amongst other teams.
Yeah, the Golden Llama being that ultimate tiebreaker. So the next team to claim it, the first team to claim it, as we see the Fish Fam with their Silver Llama. The first team, the only team to claim the Golden Llama is going to walk away as the champions here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, you kind of teased it a little bit. What are these remixes things that we're kind of talking about? You know, what does that mean for the games? Don't even worry. We got you guys covered. We're going to break it all down for you. So, remixes. We're basically going to go back through and play a match of every single match type.
Yep.
But there's going to be something different about them. So starting with Sky Station Showdown, the remix for that is that all players can earn points, not just your sword bearer. That is going to be playing a big factor.
What happened? Look at the thing.
1,000 points needed.
This is
up to 3,000.
the remix. That's their 4th game. They're doing all of them again.
Playing again, but you can only use large props.
And like the Sky Station Showdown, all players can earn points.
It's going to be all the more difficult to score, but at the same time, each large prop is worth 10, so we're not going to see those, you know, small increments between each other.
One match, though, right?
Yeah, I don't want to see the Junkyard one. That one was boring.
One more time.
But that one's ready to go to sleep.
Do not respawn. That's right.
Then the World Run one is gonna be hard, dog.
Brutal. That is so hard. We saw how many people struggled, even to get past that first, couple obstacles. So difficult. If they have one life, it's gonna be so difficult.
But they can't be playing careful again, dog.
Game of the Golden Games.
I'm gonna arch his ass. I'm gonna arch his back and flip him.
Like they're going against the girl.
Everybody can earn points. Here we go.
Yeah,
her headsets have like the ears, yeah.
2, 1.
Is Brooke playing in the Pro Am too or not?
Nah, she's fucking boss.
I know. I was about to say like. Oh, that means all the players have swords or not?
Nah.
This also stacks by
I don't know, maybe.
Your squad are
nah, I doubt it.
You're getting 3 points per person.
Yeah, nah.
Second. So what does that mean? Will that mean players try to push points and lock them down?
Ninja's cracked out, to be honest. Like Ninja's team, they're
so
up.
the middle one, the middle one's gonna be cracked.
I know.
Strategies that these teams have.
4 times slow. What is that?
I don't know. No, that's not 48.
Contain the 1 point. Same thing with the Little Whip Warriors. Same thing with also the Cuddle Crew. But we also had the Llama Record Company all trying to buy and really push for that center point when it opened up.
Remember when Nick 30 was in this? He was in a team of one-shot girl.
Raven's Revenge has got one. Sunshine Soldiers have gotten one.
Fucking bot.
Fighters as well, but not before getting contested. Here's all the.
This shot got skewed. Oh no, dang, like everybody's there. Danyan.
You have all been eliminated.
Danny, hurry up and get this deck later tonight.
Buddy.
Well, gonna be shut down.
Oh, you know the girl that that Beware was talking about?
She heard the DJ
Beware, no.
The one that I told you that that he wanted to recruit someone. Well, his friend.
Yeah.
Well, not recruit. Yeah. Bro, his friend is cracked. She's pretty good, bro. She cracked Omar, bro. She was beating Omar like nothing, dude.
So you'll see at sometimes 12 points at a time going through.
Not me, dog. We ain't,
are on the point.
She was alright. I still beat her out.
Will be picked up there. The team's VIP being eliminated.
She was cracked out, to be honest. She plays keyboard and mouse.
You approach these things, right? For example, if you decide to go in and assault another team, especially if you can get that surprise angle and you eliminate all of them, you by yourself can actually lock down that point.
Omar really called her a baby and all that. That is a weirdo.
Yeah? And what did she do?
Huh? She's like, oh no, buddy.
She
friends on her ass. Yeah, I know. I told her, I was like, bro, chill out.
Here from the Llama Record Company and a couple of other teams, they're hiding there. A couple
people inside the guy, you get a pass for it, yeah.
They will continue to contest, but I think in this mode it might be more viable to just stay
any day in the week.
All fight at the same time, nobody hiding at all. And we'll see too.
I remember the llama was courage.
The strategy that people were employing in the first set of games
Nick was the chicken.
Nick is cute.
They would have somebody go off and
I heard from this shit, buddy. I don't watch it.
He got the Jesse haircut.
If they do that this time, they manage to clear out a point. They're
Nick,
now going to be accruing on both sides.
I bet he gets the fucking. Oh no, he actually gets a haircut. What shit?
He goes to the beauty salon, I bet.
That one got no hair.
I think he goes to the beauty salon.
He gets that military haircut.
I know, huh?
Needs to get out of there, or he's going to be eliminated. Use the walls. I like this, but you do not have the HP to try and make this work. A 25. He drops.
You get that military haircut too.
Like, no, friend.
Oh, no.
Kaz comes in the back. But at the same time, another
my boy Ninja is cracked out right now, low-key.
Raven's Revenge are holding on all the corners. I don't see them controlling any one single point.
What the hell?
The Cuddle Crew now in second place. They're in a battle with the Funky Fighters. This is important for everybody. The Fish Fam joining the fray as well. I think the Fish Fam might have overrun.
Oh, the Fish Fam.
Fish are taking out the Funky Fighters at last, but no, Suzu gets taken out too. The Cuddle Crew is going to abandon the point and maybe come right back. Suzu finally does control.
A brief moment, but not too long later, Tamoya says hello. I would like the
when the middle opens up right now.
And now we've got the Fish Fam over here. Suzu's
damn, bro, look how much points they're getting at a time. Oh, I got an email. Is it from Epic? Question mark.
He does fall as well.
That was terrifying. They all came over the ramp at the same time. If you're just joining us here, don't forget we did increase the score limit up to 3,000. So if you're wondering, the Raven Revenge, they still got a ways to go, even though they are in the lead as it stands. I'm also keeping my eye out on the Llama Record Company. They're down at 300-ish points. They're going to claim 300 right now. And what they do, they always wait until the last moment, until that D point, the last point that opens up in the center, and they make a concerted push. I think that may be very, very strong, because in the first couple of games, as the Fish Fam, or as the Little Whip Warriors try to make a push here, they get shut down. The first couple of games, they just controlled it. Every single person was on that D point at the same time. They built their entire base out at the perfect moment. They were waiting for the time to pounce on that last point. Still 2 minutes until that starts to spawn.
He's gonna launch the Little Whip Warrior. He is in fact gonna shut down Taco.
But being a sword is kind of hard, to be honest. I'd rather have a gun.
That's your ass.
Oh, I hate the sword.
You have to be close range.
I know.
12 points per player of your squad on
Ninja's cracked out right now, I'm telling you.
So you could very well see
Is that the school sword from Neo Tilted?
Jump down.
What?
We're just gonna try and get a massive influx.
Is that the sword from Neo Tilted? The big ass one?
No.
Every single
Ninja, if he ran into, he could just like cuss right now. Because he's not on stream.
Put to an end immediately. It seems that this point right here keeps getting under contention by like multiple
It's the longest game ever.
I know, this one's 12 minutes.
Of course, the color crew who get cleaned out.
And you're watching
longer than the regular one.
I know, the regular one's I think like 8 minutes.
One team ends up coming out on top, but then it all happens again. So
and they even bumped up the points too, you see it?
Here in terms of synchronizing the push on this
it's at 3,000, it used to be 1,000
I
I think.
This gets way more hectic when anyone can score points, right? And the Fish fam have been doing a great
Bro,
job.
that guy looks old, low-key.
Going in as pairs, duos, if you will.
Oh, that dude's cracked out. Bro, stay in the point,
It kind of breaks down too when everybody can score because there's so much that more important. If you're by yourself to stay on the point in the previous iterations, you're by yourself. You can't
behind you guys.
Because you can't even score.
But now you have to stick around. Look at the slaps coming out. Lachlan does take out Scissors, but does fall as well. Now Clytex is just trying to get back into the fray. Get himself those height
Clayster.
And now don't forget, they have a limited number of
Oh, no.
It's about 100, I believe. But right now, man, you seem to be turning your attention left and right, trying to eliminate as many players as you possibly can. This remix is shaking the very foundation of this mode. And Clydex goes in, he's going to start trying to take him
my
down.
boy's cracked. I think that Fish could take out everybody.
So this is what I'm talking about. Finally, the Fish fam control this point that the Katakura and Funky Fighters were fighting for so hard. And they control it with all 4 players, so you can see their score rising significantly every second there. At the same time, the Llama Record Company with an evenly timed push as well, but Rubius comes in. Chicken Champions take out 1, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think the Llama Record Company, no, they don't hold. Or do they?
Or do they? That is the question. It looks like, unfortunately, the answer is no, as the Chicken Champions are rolling in on the Sunshine Soldiers.
Alright, buddy, this one's taking forever. I want to watch the Pro-Am already, dog.
It's not falling. Just keeps eliminating left and right, getting a little bit
How many points is it? 3K?
That took out the Llama Record Company might have actually
or 7 minutes.
They're all gonna respawn together.
But remember, they have the bottom part too.
To spawn, you can already see they're hunting. End of blood, Rubius.
So it's gonna go faster. Look, Taco's there.
They know the importance. If they can all stand in there at the same time, all the impulses come through before anybody can even build a base, build some protection against them. It's pure chaos.
Bro, just get in the pyramid and turbo build the pyramid.
Oh, yeah. Looking in as all these players are just jumping in toward that center point. You do what Gotag is doing. Let them all fight it out. Let's just sit on the point. No one seems to be paying attention to the fact that we're about halfway through what we need to win. Let them all fight it out. Don't make any sudden moves, right? Don't be the distraction to have someone go, oh wait, there is a point up there. We need to go get those guys.
I love what they did just there. They forced the one player.
Oh, look, they got it.
The fighters are all in. They have a base. There's no impulse. They are climbing the leaderboard hard.
God damn.
Damn, buddy.
They're zooming.
Damn.
Does not get shut down.
Damn, nigga.
God damn, bro. They went in, huh?
It's slaying these players, but it does not go his way. And Tamoya comes in.
Oh, he's still in there. He's still in there.
They stay strong. They're still rocking.
Scissors.
Says, no, friends.
I'm like Alex King.
This is not allowed. You cannot continue to do this. Clytex also wants in on this as well.
It's time for you to get off.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Ravens' Revenge have not stopped climbing points. If they have 4 members up here, it's about even to 1 player on that D point. So just continuing to stay there. Finally, the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, and crew are going to clean
Ninja took out all of them, bro.
Just before they hit 2,000. But on the other side, Chicken Champions are looming. They have 4 players on a single point, not the mega point in the center. See what's going on with them. They're all lurking. I don't think anybody really is too worried about them, but you know, with all 4 players here, it could all of a sudden become a nuisance.
Yo.
Yeah.
I have to get off.
Alright. Did not go his way.
In the mouthpiece. I'll get on later. I can watch the solo ones though. I'll watch the solo ones with you on Sunday.
Alright.
In the mouthpiece.
Chaos is down, on the center point right now, Bala.
What is this? Literally every single sword bearer and almost every single player here from the Llama Record Company is using those tactical shotguns and getting in. But again, the Ravens Revenge are on point with 4 players, just shooting down, throwing impulses where they can, and just making sure they're accruing all those points. Meanwhile, the D point, nobody has gotten anywhere since the Funky Fighters were left there for so long. It all depends how this all unfolds. Hold on, they're trying to get a base. I think they might finally break through. No, they lose and trade off evenly every single time.
4 minutes left on that timer in Bala. These guys have been uncontested. It's just now that the Little Whip Warriors want to try and make the push. But look at Gotaga. He's literally just slicing through all these ice cream cones. I was going to try and say hot knife through butter, but this is ice cream. It doesn't quite work that way.
It's crazy how nobody except the Little Whip Warriors are trying to contest the Ravens Revenge right now. They are sitting on the point by themselves with 4, but again, the Funky Fighters in the center with 4 players. They are not even making any noise. They're not showing that there's anybody there. They are rising so fast. Finally, 4 Turtle comes in. He spots them out, but that's not going to be enough. They shut him down immediately. They're still on the point.
They need to just box this up. They need to bunker down. Look at this. They just overtook the first spot. Someone needs to do something about this. Guys, they're taking up again. You have to go in the center. They get it. Oh, my God.
Funky Fighters again take the win here on Sky Station Showdown, the first match of the Golden Games. And that is a huge victory leading into the rest of these.
Just unbelievable. For so
boys are cracked
long,
out.
Gotaga and Ravens Revenge sat on the green point completely uncontested. And then for a moment, everyone forgets about the center point, and that's enough for all 4 members of the Funky Fighters to sit on the point and just rise above everyone else. And by the time everyone could kind of figure out what was going on, it was too late. They stole away the first golden game.
Ridiculous that nobody was able to spot that out. It seemed like 4 Turtle was going to say, okay, guys, they're all on the point. Everybody start doing everything you can to stop them, because he saw all 4 members. They went from less than 1,000 once the D point was out to all the way up to win. And it was 400 points between them and the Ravens Revenge at the end there. Right. But you do have to also think about who else came very close in second. Ravens Revenge, who's in third. We'll be able to find out in a bit with the standings, but just an unbelievable performance there from the Funky Fighters to realize exactly what must be done. That was the second time they completely boxed up that entire D point.
Yeah, and just completely uncontested. But that's it for the first of 3 golden games. And for the Funky Fighters, they secure that win. But for now, let's send it back over to Pookie. She's standing by with the winners. Pookie, down to you.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here with the Funky Fighters. Another victory. I feel like I've been talking to you guys all day, but how did you find that remix game? Because those rules were a little bit different than what you were used to. So what was your strategy going into that one, Huzi?
I mean, everything was so unexpected. We were last and we came first because we got the middle. The point system, because every player gets points, so we win. It was so exciting.
So exciting indeed. Now, Ravens Revenge was in first place for most of that match. You guys knew that you had to come up from behind, which you absolutely did, but I kind of just want to talk a little bit about how there are 3 teams tied right now for first place, and the winners of this set will be taking home that additional $1 million of prizing. So I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys, but what is your strategy going into the next game? Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to change things up? Are you going to go for the middle again?
Probably. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, and as long as this works, we're just gonna keep it up.
For sure. Sounds like a great strategy. Finally over here to you. When you heard that there was a remix kind of blind side come in, what was your first reaction to hearing that?
Yellow. Go to yellow circle and win.
Just win. I love it. It's so easy. It's such a great concept. You know, we talk about it all day, all of these things we break down, but at the end of the day, you just got to win. Back to you guys at the desk.
Pookie with the most insightful knowledge you'll ever need in your entire life. It doesn't matter if you can just win.
Just win.
I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong.
You're winning.
I'm trying.
We're
doing
all
the best
winning
I can.
at the World Cup.
We all are, in fact. But so are these players that have taken the stage. Now, don't forget, those llamas are going to be playing a big factor in how the final $1 million prize pool is divvied out. And Pookie touched on it perfectly, actually. Right now, there's a three-way tie.
Yep.
All right, and that's something we need to take a look at with those standings, just to give you the refresher. So, Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, and the Chicken Champions all have that silver llama. Now, don't forget, every single match they play, they're also walking away with the prize pool that they're splitting 4 ways. That part's awesome. But man, that extra $1 million prize pool at the end will be huge. So either the Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, or Chicken Champions need to win that golden llama for one of them to win, or if you're on the outside looking in, you just want that gold llama. Because if you win that llama, that means you and your team actually win that pot.
Yep. You win the $1 million final prize of the Creative World Cup. So all is on the line right now. Those prizings, as they shake up into the next sets, are going to be so crucial to keep an eye out. The Funky Fighters taking a good first lead.
Yep.
It's not enough. We've seen it time and time again in these first matches of the set, that people who win the first game don't end up coming through all the way at the end. So they have to have a consistently good performance into the next game, which is the Junkyard Juke, and then into the next game too, which is the World Run.
That's right.
They're all golden. All the golden games with
all the golden games. Not the golden boys, just the golden games. I love you, buddy. Now, don't forget, if you guys are watching and maybe this is the first time you're tuning in, don't forget you can watch also at Fortnite.com/watch. If you're watching in-game, you can do that as well. If you go to Fortnite.com/watch, you can actually kind of hone in on a specific team. There's 10 different feeds to take a look at, and you can say, like, you know what? I'm all about the Fish Fam. I'm just going to watch their perspective. You can do that. Head on over to Fortnite.com/watch. Take a look. Here are a breakdown of your feeds right there on screen.
It's an incredible new feature. I love to use it. I checked it out on my phone earlier, and just unbelievable, seriously. To see all the different POVs, to see the first and second place POVs, and then also to be able to pick who you want to watch. You can watch Lachlan in feed 8. You can watch Gotaga in feed 4. So just an awesome feature. Go check it out. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Now, don't forget, guys, we are 1/3 of the way through the Golden Games. First one, Sky Station Showdown, is in the books, and the Funky Fighters were, in fact, the winner. Now we move on to the second game, and that is the Prop Hunt, a.k.a. Junkyard Juke. And don't forget, the remix, 10-point props.
Only the large ones. You can't go with the, little crowbar. You can't go with the wood planks. You can't go with any of that. And there is one of the prizes for the teams that won before. We've got 10 seconds until the game launches, Zeke. It's the second game of our Golden Games here, guys. It's time.
2, 1, the game begins. Now, just a refresher, we can only be 10-point props. So let's break down what these 10-point props are. You've got a snowman. By the way, there's no snow anywhere else on the map. You've got a Christmas tree with a gold llama on top. Nope, that sticks out like a sore thumb. A giant gnome? Well, I mean, it kind of blends in depending on where you stand. If you hide something that's behind something that's blue, you can make the hide. A giant teddy bear. You've got the target. You've got the rusted out car. I mean, you've also got the giant dumpster. So, as you kind of scan your eyes across the map, you can see things like the dumpster, the rusted out car, the target. These are things that could be... Whoa. All right, Kaz. All right, this guy is... guy's got the eyes of a hawk. But these props are going to be... They're going to stick out like sore thumbs is what I'm trying to get at.
Yep. And a little... Ooh, Kaz. Awesome. You see his reaction?
Yeah, even Kaz is like, ooh.
Like, wait, Scissors was there. He is finding everybody right now. Good vision. And it is interesting. You got to make sure you know who the guards are at the beginning of this. It's the Little Whip Warriors on the bottom level. They're clearing out the house right now. They're making sure nobody is approaching. Only 4 teams have scored right now.
Trying to find people. There was definitely someone back there there's not supposed to be 3 trucks back there, I don't think. But in playing this, the best way to kind of go about this is every time that those blinds come up, you want to instant reload right then on the spot. Yes, you can try to make blind fires. Unless you're certain, you're like, no, I know where my crosshair is. That's a player. Take the shot. Absolutely. But when those blinds come up, you want to reload. You want to have as many shots as possible before that next, I guess, shade comes back up, right?
And the Ravens' Revenge being the other guards, by the way. Nice shot there from Taldeck. Yeah, you mentioned when the blinds, I've been calling it the black, when the black comes up, take the time to reload and make sure you're taking the time like Taldeck to stop and try to remember exactly what you saw. Don't move your POV, don't move your camera at all. As you try to recognize exactly what changed, you've got to use the uptime of your vision to take as many shots as possible to clear out what you think is possibly a prop. That player came down from below because he hit one of those springboards. Ayuzi moving forward, Zand as well. They're all going with the targets. Ayuzi gets in just barely because Taldeck missed his shot.
Man, this is really good for the Funky Fighters. They've taken themselves a nice early lead. It's only 20 points, nothing substantial yet, but if they can do this every single round, again, another big prop going in, they're at 50, 30 points ahead of the pack, and the only 3 teams behind them, Fish Fam, Cutter Crew, and the Chicken Champions. And look, time is done. So that's it. So don't forget, Ravens Revenge, they have already been guarded. So going forward, all they have to do is try and rack up points. This is going to be huge going forward. The round is going to reset. We'll get 2 new guards on deck. You've got the Chicken Champions and the Funky Fighters. So now they can try to lock out other players from scoring. And it depends on how well they do, right? Because again, these are big 10-point props. There's a lot of them as well. You know, the props outnumber you pretty substantially.
And if you recall the first game where the Ravens Revenge were actually in second to the Funky Fighters. So like you said, being able to take your time and make sure that you know exactly what you need to do kind of gives them a little bit of an advantage. But the Funky Fighters really did come out to a huge lead in the first, scoring 5 points, or 5 total. See if they can hold it down right now and keep the lead as it is. The Chicken Champions at 20 are not going to be able to close the gap. But we'll see if the Fish Fam, the Cuddle Crew, and everybody else can approach the Funky Fighters right now. They're trying to stop that from happening.
Well, Scissors did just drop in with that 10-point prop, who's closing that gap. If they can get another 10-point prop in, they're going to be tied with the Funky Fighters. But they actually have to make it there to the center to make it into the incinerator. That is going to be make or break. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. And, you know, my first instinct for this would be, you know what, I just got to go. I just got to try and run out as much as I can. That's actually counterintuitive. Right now, you want to just be taking baby steps, right? Just making sure you can secure those points is crucial.
All the players right now, you can see them down below trying to get the shots as possible. They're racking up the eliminations right now. I don't think Fish Fam may have gotten one through. Taldeck gets one through. That's going to even the gap a little bit. Here's the Funky Fighters again, just blind shooting through the black. And remember, 1:30 to go on this guard. Fish Fam has tied it up with that score right there.
And so has Cuddle Crew. They got 2 props in, so they're 1 prop behind right now. Oh, Patchin, you got to be careful, buddy.
One prop behind. There's a little whip coming through as well. So all of a sudden, these teams are letting a lot of props through, or maybe it's the props who have figured out their timings, figured out their tendencies, figured out when they stop shooting. 1 minute to go here. Here's Ninja. He's got a car. This is one of the most difficult obstacles or props to get in.
Don't stack on top of each other. Oh, so dangerous, because when you see things like that tight together, you're like, yeah, no. Oh no, the bumper. Gotta land.
He was moving. Unfortunate there. You've got to press that control key at the last second to be able to make sure you get through. Scissors makes it through. Dude, that's a lot of points racking up. They're at 80 now, 30 points ahead of the Funky Fighters, which is unfortunate for their guard watch. 30 seconds to go.
They've taken the lead here, 20 points now. 30 points ahead. Make that 40. The numbers are changing like crazy. But right now, Scissors and the Fish Fam, they've got the lead. And this is huge right now. Don't forget the Funky Fighters are in the center, so they can't rack up points. We've got 10 seconds left. Whoever's out in the field, they need to make it into the incinerator right now.
Are they going to have any more points accrue? It doesn't look like anybody's close. That's going to be the round. As the Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions end up closing out that guard watch. We'll see where the standings end. I did notice something though, Zeke, is that the Ravens Revenge were at 0 for that run. They didn't get a single prop through, which is a far cry from their performance on Sky Station Showdown. They were second.
They need to band together right now. They need to rally, and they need to make this happen. Round 3 begins You've got the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers in the middle. So now the Fish Fam, you know, we saw this before. They got this lead, but now they have to try and lock everyone else out from getting points. And as we've clearly seen, it is actually way more difficult than it sounds.
And judging by the first run of the Funky Fighters, they got 50 early on. We'll see if they can get and double their score, essentially, to tie up with the Fish Fam. But Sunshine Soldiers also being a guard, and the first two right now ending up on guard watch.
2.5 minutes left on this timer. You see people hitting these hidden little bumpers. So a little surprise in case you've been wondering why have they been flying up. There's little secret bumpers that are buried. You can see one right there that looks like a little silver dome. If players touch that, they're actually launched into the sky. And it's a very clear, like, hey, this is a person. They have disguised themselves as a prop. You should probably eliminate them. 2 minutes here on the clock. And Fish Fam are just tearing it up. But look, Funky Fighters, they were guards last round. They were behind pretty far. And now they're starting to close up that gap, right? If they can get another 3 props in within this 2-minute timer, they're going to be in a great spot heading into that final round.
Tyler trying to hold it down before he gets his last opportunity to go with the props. But here, the Cuddle Crew, and they're going to be on guard watch next. So if they don't solidify this lead very strong right now, it's going to be so difficult. Meanwhile, the Ravens' Revenge did finally get a prop in. They could have a final round that could be amazing. We'll continue to watch here for the Cuddle Crew. Llama Record Company and Funky Fighters all earn a point in just a second there. 1 minute and 20 seconds for this guard watch to end.
Cuddle Crew's only a single prop behind. The Funky Fighters are only 2, and so are the Llama Record Company. Raven's Revenge is now on the board with a single. That's a Raven. Look at that. Scissors, he's got this on lock. He's got the entire map laid out in his mind, and he can tell the difference. Wait, does he catch 2? He did not. Wait, these other 2 trucks, are they actually going to make it in? They're making it in. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Scissors, they snuck right under his nose. They get in. But it doesn't.
Oh, he hit that person from the blinds.
Wow. He heard you, Zeke. He knew.
Listen.
Flexing a little bit on everybody.
He knows I'm a big fan of his. All right, he knows. He knows. Cuddle Crew. They're nice and hidden. All right, got to watch the bumper. There is one hidden. You see it right there in front? Be careful. You can see it. It's right there. Don't do it. Nope. Never mind. That was looks like that was Fish Fam.
And it looks like a lot of props are making it towards the center right now. I think I just saw 3. Very close. Here's the approach from Huizi. Remember, they have to get sorted to get scored. So Tomoya, I think, will be the last prop here. Bensor making a push for it. No. But what a push there at the last second. They do all tie up. 3, the top 3 are tied up at 100. So that means this last round of Junkyard Juke is going to be so crucial.
This is very scary heading into round number 4. So take a look. In the center of the map, you've got Svenos and his crew. So don't forget, there's 3 teams tied for first. You've got the Fish Fam, you've got the Funky Fighters, and you have the Cuddle Crew. So basically, they are well ahead of the pack, but they're fighting each other right now. Little Whip, or excuse me, sorry, the Llama Record Company, and now Little Whip and the Cuddle Crew, they're at 90, so they could close that gap, but they have to work so much harder to do that. You've got the Cuddle Crew in the middle, and this means they're not racking up any points for this round, right? They're just trying to keep everyone else from accruing points.
They're in 5th place or lower at this point. If they don't have a good performance, even the Sunshine Soldiers, the Chicken could go through. Nice shot there from his team. Joining them as well as the Llama Record Company in 2nd place. So 2nd or lower is all they can achieve.
So for right now, Llama Record Company, remember, they can't accrue points. They literally have to try and stop Fish Fam and the Funky Fighters from racking up points. If they get even 1 through, they are going to be edged out. Everything is riding on this moment right now. How accurate are they? How quickly and how much do they remember the map? Look at all these props here on the left side of the screen. One just got through with the quest. Little Whip, look, they took over. So did Fish Fam.
Nice shot there from
Great
Alex
shot for sure.
He knew that there was a prop approaching. He knew that he didn't find anything in the last couple of seconds. He knew. Is he going to be able to find this one? You can see he's pre-firing through the black as they all try to approach. What a nice play from Alex. A nice strategy. Now remember, now that the Little Whip and Fish Fam have taken the lead, the Funky Fighters fall to 3. And since they got first in the first game, that means it's just more close when you think about the overall standings here.
Yeah, look, Little Whip again, get another prop in. They're pushing ahead, man. These guys are pulling away from the pack right now. Llama Record Company, they've got to just start trying to pick off these props. They've got to keep the Fish Fam and the Little Whip down. Maybe have someone else potentially contest, but right now, man, the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja and his team are just destroying this final round.
All the rest of the standings so important as well. Svenhouse and Co. and the Llama Record Co. doing a very good job on guard duty right now. And besides the top two ending up getting a couple of points, they're not letting anybody below them really earn anything. A lot of props approaching right now. The timing's going out. Ninja gets in with the car, scores, and that just solidifies the lead even further, but I think Fish Fam scored. No, they didn't. Look, first place to Little Whip Warriors now. There's no tiebreaker involved. 20 seconds to go. Can anybody else score?
You just got to go. Do not jump. You just got to go. That's right. Oh! Okay, there's another round of points coming through. Little Whip at 150. And look, Taldak's right here. That's going to put him at 160 with 10 seconds left.
That's the win for sure for the Little Whip Warriors here. And Junkyard Juke as the timer expires, as Ninja scores in the final moments, as well as Taldak. The first win for the Little Whip Warriors, and it couldn't come at a better time here, Zeke.
That's right, man. Look, don't forget, those Silver Llamas are scattered right now. This puts them in a great spot. If they can get this world run win, they could secure themselves that gold llama, and out of nowhere, they could steal away the victory from everyone else around. A fantastic showing of the Little Whip Warriors, man, dude. They came out of nowhere. They were just on it. They flipped the switch and they said, you know what, we're getting all these props in, and we're just gonna get pulled away from the pack.
That's what happened. Perfect play. At the beginning, they had the guard defense. They didn't let anybody get over close to, I think the Ravens are, no, the Ravens had
Yo. Oh snap, I accidentally got rid of it. Yo.
All, you're like, okay, well these guys are very clearly props, right?
They figured it out eventually though.
They did.
Separate, approach all in different waves, use the props at the front to kind of, you know, protect so that the guys who are just barely behind you can then make their approach and get 2 points at least, or at least 20 points in this remix version.
Yeah.
But great performance for Little Whip. Again, couldn't come at a better time because that puts them in contention for this Golden Llama. And that's the bonus. That is the win. That is the win condition for this Creative World Cup.
Well, I think the only thing that we need to do right now is send it down onto the stage. I want to hear from the Little Whip Warriors, so let's go over to Monster, who's standing by with them right now.
Yo.
All
right, so
I have to get off.
Alright, so I'm gonna be honest.
I just want to say fuck you.
The Sky Station Showdown, Ninja Squad specifically was gonna be dominating because of the fact that
what happened? Your bed? Let's get back on or
qualifiers worked. You guys were
nah.
out there running
I'm about to get off right now.
trials. You were struggling. But you
I can watch it, but you're gonna
gonna
have to be coming out of the TV. So is that okay?
You're so close. The Golden Llama's on the line.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna be talking. I'm gonna have my mic muted.
Honestly, kind of relieved.
But if somebody comes in chat, then I'm gonna talk.
I mean, we were kind of nervous the first 3 sets. I mean, we were.
I'll be back. I gotta search up how to do it.
But now we're here, so I mean, hey, we're in the running, and that's all that matters.
All right, so you're in the running. You want to hold this lead, but more importantly, what team do you guys feel you need to shut down? I think it's the Funky Fighters. Is there any other team that specifically, I know we started off, Ninja said the Ravens Revenge, but I don't know. I think things are really shaking up. What squad out here is surprising you so far?
Dude, those Ravens, man. Like, yesterday we were fighting with them all day. We got the edge on them yesterday, but today they came out and really surprised us.
And there you guys have it. So, as you can see, easily things can really shake up here, and just like that, suddenly, it's anyone's game to win. Ninja Squad can take it for all we know.
Well, we'll have to see because we have a single golden game left. And in case you've forgotten, it's the World Run. And the remix is a single life.
That's so brutal. You can't even, like, we can't understate how difficult that is going to be. I mean, especially when everything is on the line here. Everything matters. Everybody wants to get first in this last match.
That's right, and don't forget, I mean, we've been bouncing around, right? We started on World Run, and we saw 6 teams of 8 rack up to 30 coins, but then we moved to Sky Station Showdown. So now you're like, okay, my mind has to go there and be ready for that. Then we moved to Junkyard Juke, and you're like, okay, we'll have to move again. So these guys may not be in a, you know, once you've been doing it back to back, you've almost built up that muscle memory. They may not have that based on this. Yeah, we'll have to see, man.
Very true. You're kind of rusty when you move on to the World Run after these last
right?
two.
Right?
Yo.
Right? There's no mechanics in Junkyard Juke are the same at all in the World Run.
Alright, now I just want to see if it worked. Alright.
What?
Yeah, but hey, you know what? If you want to play these things, don't forget they're actually in-game right now. They're available as LTMs. Play them through the weekend. You've got until Sunday. You want to check them out? Give them a try. I'm telling you, they are super fun.
Yo, Uriel.
If you get more coins than me,
Yo.
I got
you know
14.
what you could do?
Hit us with the hashtag or tweet at me. That's fine. I'll hold the L. I respect it. I respect it. I'm not.
Man, you know what you could do? You could just Not much. I forgot. Never mind.
Can't hear you.
Never mind.
We should have known before, but here we go into the World Run.
Alright.
Silly duck.
Ah, no, you what?
Yo.
Yo.
What?
No, definitely should have known before, but here we go into the World Run. All the players are loading up and getting ready. It's so important to make sure that everything is perfect because you have one chance, one opportunity here to make a difference. If you mess up, it's over.
That's right.
So I'm looking for 4Turtle. I'm looking for the players like Scissors, Suzu, who completely clutched up for the Fish Fam, both of them together. And really, it's not on the shoulders of one player. Even more so, right? We were talking about it earlier. The entire team needs to perform. But here, when they could be going out early, everybody needs to step up. Every single person.
That's right. This is it. The final opportunity to try and claim the Golden Llama and take a slice of that final $1 million prize pool available to the winner. And of course, let's not forget the World Cup Creative Champions. The time is now. Here we go. The game is about to begin. If you guys are here watching from the stadium, let them know you support them. Let them hear you right now. Let's hear it for all these teams. That's what I'm talking about. They need your energy right here, right now. 10 seconds before we hop into the game, don't forget it's World Run. That remix, A Single Life. Who is going to come out on top right now? It's anyone's game.
We'll see who out of the gate as they open right now. Who out of the gate is going to go down? How slow are they going to take this? You can see everybody does not want to move. You can cut the tension with a knife right now. Here, MSYB is going to be the first to go. Danyan in the back as well. Everybody staggering their players so that they know what they need to do one by one. I heard some traps. MSYB, there he goes. Gets the first couple of coins and everybody at the same time. Funky Fighters have 6 right now. What a run so far from MSYB, not missing a beat.
And the Funky Fighters are already off to a strong start. Oh,
no!
MSYB.
That is a knucklehead, crazy boy. That did really stop.
I thought he lagged out.
That did really stop.
Funky Fighters are still racking up the coins. Here we go. They're going to pick up their 10th right here, right now. This is literally, I'm telling you, man.
Alexis,
this is
baby.
Where this precision jump comes through.
Come on.
Koto.
2 players.
He made it.
Two players made it. So here through. Actually,
right, no, let this, don't even. Just let the whole thing reset. Yep. Take a step back. Let it reset.
Is every single one of his teammates down in the bottom left?
Yes, it is. It is all on the back of Kotu right now. He's got to make it through. The tricky part of this is he's going to get this coin, but now he has to go back through.
That's not the coin to go for then.
That was not the coin to go for, but it's okay. He's committed. Come on, you have to guarantee trigger these. Do not fall. 3rd set. 4th set. He's through. Okay.
Oh, dude, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. This is so just tense. what can you even, like, he is by himself. This is their only chance. He has 11 coins right now, but that's just tied. In the castle, there's not too much danger after those spike traps.
Right.
So we can move forward. They have to make sure they grab every single coin. Meanwhile, Chicken Champions on the other side, he's by himself as well. I wonder how many different teams have anybody alive right now. Is it really up to the Chicken Champions and the Funky Fighters right now? We'll see. They have plenty of time to work with. They can take it as slow as they possibly want. There's the Cuddle crew. They've got 2.
They have 2. Ravens Revenge looks like they have 1 player as well. Okay, nice. The coin is picked up. There's only 1 left here. So remember, 14 is the max amount you can get before heading up to the next level. And the castle is the halfway mark.
Just got word that Fish Fam actually has 3 people up. Only 10 coins for them. So maybe taking things slow, letting things play out, and seeing how the other teams do. Because really, the time is not of the essence in this case. Until the very last player. There's Fish Fam. 1 did go down in the meantime. This is Tyler. Suzu is down, which is crucial because he was the player who was a speed demon. But again, it's not speed that matters, it's execution. Here he's going back through. Can he make it? Most dangerous part of the castle. Nice re-trigger. He's through.
Okay. All right. We haven't seen Cuddle Crew pick up any more coins. Maybe they're still alive. Maybe they've been eliminated. The castle, I mean, it's pretty hard to be eliminated in the castle. The only way really is in the traps there. You've got the Funky Fighter. Look at this. Lachlan.
Oh, no.
He's crying his eyes out. Wait
Guys, if you want Lachlan to go for this, you got to give it up to him right now. If you want Lachlan to go for the jump, Lachlan, you got to go for it.
There has to be a Lachlan chant. Lachlan, Lachlan, Lachlan. Come on, you have to go. Look, but the thing is, he's talking it through his team. He's like, look, what do I have to do? What do I need to make here, right? And this is good, because remember, they have 6 minutes. They, like you said, they can take this as slow as possible. But again, this is going to come down to these last moments. So Fish Fam actually right now, they're leading the pack 15 points. That means they're up on that next tier. And there's some pretty treacherous things happening up there. There you go. Insane and Tyler.
They're through the castle. That's why they're all dancing right now, because they know they're starting to be at the hardest part possible, and they know nobody else is here. Based on their coins.
Here we go.
His teammate did fall up ahead. Gets 1, though. There's the trap trigger. This is so difficult. He's going to start getting towards the variable impulses.
Remember, he's got to make this in 1. See, you see him take a step back. He's like, look, the trap's not right. Look, this isn't right.
I'm way farther ahead of anybody else. He's going to wait until anybody else goes. Here's the Ravens' Revenge. He's going to tie it up.
There you go.
In terms of place that there are, but the Ravens' Revenge don't have anybody else, so he can't get to that other lane to collect those coins.
Right.
Which is crucial.
And don't forget, if he got here by himself, too, that means there was that extra coin, remember? Because there's 2 lanes. He left 1 behind. So there's more pressure on him right now.
The scissors. That's what Scissors did in that game before. He's going for it. He's not stopping. He does need to make sure he beats the Fish Fam. You can see now Zan going at the same time. Here it is through the jumps. He's waiting a little bit. Jump.
Nice.
Yes!
Okay, pressure's on right now, because don't forget they're a single coin behind.
Zan going at the same time right now. Well, he's going for the variable impulses.
1, 2. Okay,
Zan makes it.
Here we go.
Yes! 1 more jump! Magma makes it through the variable impulses, one of the most difficult jumps. And the deep breath does come in. Magma is putting the team on his back right now. And from what I can tell, Lachlan's going, guys.
He's going. He's got to make this jump. Does he make it? There you go. All right. So look, he's he slides out. He's like, whew.
At the same time, Magma in the top left did end up getting another coin. Here goes Lachlan. Guys, give him your energy. He's going for the jump.
Look, Magma, for a moment, he's doubting himself. He can't. Magma gets her head in the game. You know you can make this jump. Here we go. The jump comes out.
Yes.
1, 2. He doesn't go for the coin. He doesn't go for the coin. Wait, you needed that coin. That could make the difference.
Why is his team not telling him?
It's too risky. Maybe he feels like it's too risky. See, he's thinking about it. Should I maybe try to double back? I mean, if he gets down the ramp, he's going to have his little icy toes. He's going to slip right off. This could be it. This could be the moment that makes or break their game.
There's Zan, too.
Look, he's thinking about the same thing. He's like, should I go for this? Is this coin worth it?
He has to come back through there to get up to the next stage anyways. Magma taking a huge breath. We'll have to see if you know, the status on everybody else. I believe these are the last 2 players.
This is tough. We're getting word Lachlan has actually made it to the he has not made it to the castle yet. I misspoke there. All right, here we go. Magma, great trigger. No! Wait, it's okay. He used the rock.
The recovery.
Right. They knew about it.
Gets the coin. No! And Magma is out of the game, and with that, the Ravens' revenge too. Lachlan bouncing. He's unfortunately out of it as well. He's not eliminated yet, but Zan going for it at the same time. Here we go. He's going to go for the coin up top.
He has to. He literally has to. Magma, though, he left the coin behind.
No.
He set up. He didn't grab the coin either. If he had grabbed that coin, he's thinking about, do I double back? Do I try to make that?
So the reason he doesn't want to go is because if he goes for the coin, he is not going to be able to get to the next thing. So they thought ahead of us, Zeke. They knew. Lachlan playing with fire. He is definitely not in this. Can he really make this with an impulse? No way. No. He's out.
He has
the end of Lachlan, the end of the Cuddle crew. And it is now 21-21. He just needs one more coin.
He needs to get that coin.
Which is more easy for him? Is it the one on this trap? Or is it the one back behind?
You can tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need one coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
There it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. The fish fam. Zan clutches up for them here. Scissors and company absolutely dominate in the last set.
Buddy almost choked it.
Let's go, buddy. Bro, that gave me anxiety, Uriel.
I know.
And he does it.
This is shaking me to my core. Because what does this mean for the standings? In all 3 Golden Games, we saw a different winner. Funky picked up round 1. Little Whip picked up round 2. And now the Fish Fam picked up round 3. But don't forget, Fish Fam, they had that unbelievable time earlier on with 5:25. But, I mean...
That was you, Omar? You fell off, Omar. Omar said that was him.
That fat guy was about to pass out.
Uriel, on output to headphones, just put that on, chat audio. So my wife's could be in your headset. So y'all
chat audio.
What happened?
You know, hold the PS button and go to sounds and devices. And then where it says output to headphones, put that to chat audio.
One more coin, could that have made the difference? Are they already in the lead? Is there someone else?
Tiebreakers matter. We'll see.
Wait, what?
Okay. You know me, man.
Output to headphones. What you do?
And just like,
oh, you have to connect your headset. Oh, they are connected. That's how you're talking. Fix the thing that you did earlier.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, we could all agree that. Guys, did you like
oh,
that
nobody got the Call of Duty one.
Zan clutching
Call of Duty Zombies.
Guys,
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Yo. They want to know what's happening.
They don't know.
Go to output to headphones.
There you go.
Echo.
You just had to ask them the right question. You asked them the
I
wrong
can hear you.
question.
Why could I only hear you on one side?
I know, because it's like that when it's like that.
First off, let's just say across all of these teams.
Look, Alex, put this on.
And, just calling out, there was never just like one team that kind of.
Nigga.
Starting to get there, right?
Wait, Huck?
Wait, they were the only ones that had that.
Wait, Huck here?
Yo, Alexis, you're kind of cute.
You can hear him, but this is just super low on this side. Actually? Wait, talk?
Uriel. What do you want me to say, buddy?
Talk again?
What do you want me to say, buddy?
I was like, I don't know.
It's super low or what?
You were a little late coming over to the interview. You had to put your
Nah,
shoes
it's just
back
weird
on.
on the right side.
Was your performance so great that you knocked
Hold
your
on.
own socks off? Is that what happened there?
It's all about like getting comfortable.
Wait.
Like if you play like you play at home, you'll play better. So that's what I did.
So just being completely comfortable. That's why you took your
I
shoes
talk?
off?
Yep. Yeah.
Yo, Uriel.
I mean, it definitely worked.
That's
for
a
you.
love
You were
at
the
it. Alright.
last one alive. What was that pressure
It works
like
good
for
then?
you?
I mean, I just took my
It's
time.
better
and
than
that's what I've
TV.
done, like the past year.
But we had the fan on too, so I could barely hear you.
And were your teammates coaching you through that whole thing?
Yeah, they were talking to me like, just telling me to chill.
You do look like him.
Whenever I want, take my time.
Oh, echo,
Yeah.
I can hear
Have a heart
echo.
attack.
Makes a difference
I can hear
when you have
echo.
such a supportive team.
Both on TV?
Yeah. I think because mine's is ahead.
Amazing moment for you, winning the death run like this. Now, how well versed are you in just having one life to live on these death runs?
I mean, I feel like I did very well, but these guys they're the GOATs, they're the best. I make all these maps, and these guys are the ones breaking the world record, so I have them on my team to carry me to the victory.
Well, that's what I love to see.
Amazing team
synergy, amazing teamwork. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again.
Omar, that one's you, the one with the glasses?
Man,
Omar's at World Cup or what?
Yeah, Omar says that's him right there.
Mad respect to Xana.
That one's him, the one on the right, or the one on the left.
I'm at home. I have to get comfortable. For me, I'm the same way. Just your shoes off, right?
You can get comfortable, but there is no way that this feels like home. There is no way that this feels like home, and with the pressure, you never.
You do look like a guy on the right.
Oh no, you don't.
Got his haircut too.
No.
They were lifting him up, saying, "Look, take your time." In fact,
Buddy, I thought he was gonna choke you, man. To be honest.
Listen in. Let's go back and relive that moment from their perspective.
In fact, speaking of the team, we actually have a list.
Get up there, left side. Left side. Yep, left side. Good.
AFK. Nice.
Yeah, I like that. No, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah, wait, no, go back. Get that coin.
No. Get the coin. Is free. Shut up. The next one is free.
He said, "Shut up." He said, "Shut up."
But as a resounding, hey, leave the coin. Seemed like that was the.
Shut up. Get the next one.
He was considering. You saw him circling his mouse.
Yeah, he was like, but
I left it. I had to go back.
But right, I'll go back.
But that was so genius for all the teams who got that far to realize that coin was not worth going back for, or even going for in the first place. Remember how we were so shocked that they didn't go for it? And we realized later that's because if you try to go for it, you will end up getting eliminated.
Right.
Because it's too difficult to make that bunny hop to the coin, grab the coin, and then continue forward. You have to lose your momentum.
Those bunny hops are key to making that jump over the double danger.
GG's, huh?
We're calculating those standings. We're going to see.
GG's only.
Honestly, I've been trying to do this in my head, but
we need the experts.
We need the experts, all right? I've got stuff written down, but I can't read the code. All right, it's not coming to me. This literally could go anyone's way. And again, because those silver llamas are scattered, any team that wins that gold llama is going to win.
Let's recall the couple of games that we had in this Golden Games. Right?
Okay.
So Sky Station Showdown came down to the Funky Fighters in that final D point, all being pretty much uncontested. Nobody realized that they had their two opportunities, and they took them. They took them both. Skyrocketed from last place to first place. That put them in first in the first game.
But also, don't forget, Raven's Revenge were close that game, right? They came in the second place.
So, Junkyard Juke next. Okay, Junkyard Juke, we know for sure that Fish Fam did well and Little Whip Warriors did well.
Yep.
So Fish Fam is the ones who won the last one. Just unbelievable, world run in total. Who was in second in the world run?
Raven's Revenge.
Raven's Revenge. So Raven's Revenge in the first game. In the second game, they had a poor performance on Junkyard Juke.
They did. They actually were in last place. But that's what I'm saying. And then I think back to earlier games, right? Because this is kind of like a cumulative thing. So, but Raven's Revenge had those three. The first match from World Run was the first place with 29 coins. The second, they came in second with 29 coins. But then in third, everyone had kind of figured it out. They still did manage to make the second time of 636. But what does that mean for all of? Okay, all right. I need to take a deep breath here.
Well, what we can all agree on was that this was an awesome, whole thing in general. The entire Creative World Cup, all three of those maps. We got to give props to the map makers. What was it? 17 builders in total. All these maps, they came together to make them, and they're beautiful and they're amazing to play. So huge props to them, the builders here for the Creative World Cup. Just awesome. All from the community.
Huge props, worth 10 points.
Come on.
Got him, baby. Yeah, you like that. You like that. I got him. As soon as he said it, I was like, this guy set himself up. I have to pull the trigger. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But, seriously, again, just to echo everything you said, man, this was so much fun. This was so much fun. And to think, too, this was the first half of the day. I just thought about that. We stopped Pro-Am.
Coming.
We stopped Pro-Am right after this.
We might have just broke Zeke.
Let's go, Nick 30.
Regardless, just all around,
Face K. I want to see how Face K does, Uriel.
What were your favorite moments?
I want to see how Face K does.
This Creative World Cup. Was it the Funky Fighters?
Everyone recommend ass.
Who's Face K playing with again? I forgot. I'm gonna check right now. Buddy, why you guys? Why do you have the zombies team?
So that was definitely.
I saw the background.
That wasn't your favorite moment of the whole Creative Finals. I'm not sure what else. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking about. I think back to when you know, the Fish fam, they had to clutch.
Oh, I'm playing with Tupac. I just noticed.
Oh no, you bot.
I guess he's playing with Tupac.
Tore through 4 obstacles, literally back to back in one line. Now, eventually, he was eliminated, but still, like, that takes so much precision, and he made it look easy.
I think this is on from
it's
last.
Not something that you just.
I
mean, I'd argue he's the grandfather of creative.
Right? He is playing with.
Oh no, this is the one from this year. He is playing with Kyle Kaplan. Kaplan.
It's like, hey,
Kaplan. Who that is?
Do you like traps?
That's why I'm gonna play with Nav.
Like respawning?
How iconic for that moment to be Scissors and his team, and how iconic would it be if
American actor.
World Run ended up being the decider. But besides that, I know a lot of people here were interested in Lachlan's final performances. We're gonna go ahead and
what he Lachlan his cheeks. That dude cannot make it, huh?
Of that run for him.
That boy got scared to go.
No. But he was stuck. Like that's it right there. That's it.
Alright, yeah.
Or actually, no, I'll stop playing when you get to the impulse bar.
They're gonna start the program already.
Let's go.
But that's funny. Look at him. He barely even made it. I thought he died.
This is the jump that I don't think I can
Yeah.
do. Oh my god, Mac. Well, here we go.
No.
He actually almost hit that line.
I think if he had thrown that impulse the moment he went up, he actually would have impulsed over. Like, it would have given a little hop.
I was thinking the wall there.
Yeah.
Right? Just bouncing himself off the wall at the last moment. That would have been crazy. That would have been clutch.
That would have been insanely
clutch. That would
clutch.
have gotten everybody out of their seats because it was those last 3 teams.
Yeah.
Those last 3 teams. I'm glad we got him to, you know, get the confidence to go for the jumps.
Look, it's tough. Like, honestly, like, and then that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know, when you've been doing this world run over and over. Because don't forget, even in those, when we were in that big section, like, he was killing it. Absolutely. But then when you're like, okay, we're going to the Golden Games, these things have remixes. We'd have to change kind of the way I'm thinking and approach these things. Go from Sky Station to now, like, oh, we can all earn points. What's our strategy? Then we go to Junkyard Juke. Wait, we have to be 10-point props. You know, maybe I've been running around as a 2-point prop. Maybe I've been that guy that's been rolling in with the 2-point props. And then being like, oh, yeah, World Run, we got it, no problem. Oh, we have a single life.
Oof. And that face that he made when he made the jump, that needs to be made into an emote for sure. Exactly. Zeke's got it perfectly. Just unbelievable. The pressure that these guys were under in those final moments. Still calculating his standings, of course, Zeke.
It was just too close.
But he needs to put on an undershirt.
We have to make sure.
Uriel, that guy needs to put on an undershirt, huh?
We crowned the first ever Fortnite World Cup creative champions.
All right, good talk, buddy.
They are creative world champions. The idea of that in itself is insane to me. Yeah. Insane.
And it's true too, because how many countries were here? Like more than
over these 32 players, there was 19 different countries represented across all 8 teams.
That is a World Cup. That is awesome. It's really cool to see. Again, I'm just holding my breath because it could even be the Little Whip Warriors, right? Remember them in the Junkyard Juke? They came out on top. They had great guard performances. They had great runs, the props, the timing that they had. Everything matters. And when you look back, you're really reflecting all those single props, the timing that Ninja had when he got into those last couple of seconds, remember? Because it was Ninja and Taldak who ended up getting those props at the last couple. It was literally 20 seconds to go in the map. And they clutch up and make sure that their lead is solidified between first and second.
Yeah, I mean, this seriously could go any way. And we're getting closer and closer to finding out who that is, who will ultimately take home that golden llama and be the Fortnite World Champions of Creative. I mean, we hope you guys here in the stadium have been enjoying all the action. I know it's tense. I know. I'm right there with you. My heart is racing. I'm tense too. I feel it. Trust me. And I know for sure these guys on the stage are feeling the exact same way, okay? Now we're getting closer.
They're feeling so tense. just ridiculously tense.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. If I'm them, I'm literally just, my heart is beating. I don't know what to do. I'm twiddling my thumbs. I'm doing that right now with my pen. I'm not even playing.
All right. Ooh. We have calculated the final standings. The votes have been tallied, and the winner of the Golden Games and the overall winner of the Fortnite Creative World Championship is the Fish Fam! Scissors, the grandfather of the death run of Creative itself, has come through. Zand put the entire team on his back and said these coins are nothing.
But you're the big fool with the glasses, Omar?
The gold llama balla, and we will claim the $1 million prize pool.
Iconic that this team, Scissors, the first World Cup trial that was put out. These three guys were the first.
Oh no, Omar says he's the one with the glasses, Uriel.
The big nigga?
Yeah.
Wanna be Ghost Aiden?
Yeah. This said wanna be Ghost Aiden.
Alex, the nigga said that's a wanna be Ghost Aiden.
You said that, buddy.
Yeah, they won. Oh, they got the golden llama. I don't know if they won. No nigga still the pro amp, but.
That's right, they're splitting it.
Look at one we go Aiden right there, Alex.
Absolutely massive. But just like you said, I want to just echo this again. Mad props to the entire team. It was
that fish is fucking skinny, just like in the game.
I know. Hey, Uriel, that dude needs to put on an undershirt, huh?
Who?
That guy right there, the one on the right. No, that one right there.
Oh, he can see his titties and shit.
I know. Those shots left and right. Suzu being the first, hitting that massive timer.
Damn, my boy, they got $1 million. God damn, they went up,
come
boy.
Out on top, and here is just another breakdown. That golden llama being the tiebreakers, and Funky Fighters, let's not forget, they were so close. If they had picked up a win there, that might have been enough to put them over the edge. But again, every single team here showed up. 19 different countries represented, over 8 teams through 8 weeks of qualifiers, Bala. And it's all culminated right here in this moment.
And I have to just see the top 4 and the top 5, really, because Chicken Champions with the Silver Llama, that was pretty much what everybody was calculating. That's why it took so, I mean, that was close. That was so close, within $30,000 between second and third, and that's how, of course, you do earn that llama depending on which set, but all that prizing cumulative. So there you have it. Creative World Champions, it's done. And it's not even,
this is only half, by the way, this is day 1, and we're halfway through the show. We still have Pro-Am. Oh, by the way, we still have duos tomorrow on Saturday. Oh, by the way, we also have solos on Sunday. Yeah, are you already exhausted? Me too. Me too.
I'm not, buddy.
What an unbelievable day.
It's going to be a great weekend. I can't wait to see what it was ahead. And already this day has started off fantastic with this creative action. I was expecting amazing things, and we got it.
That's right, man. Well, of course, we need to crown them the creative champions. So that's enough from us on the desk. Let's actually send it down to Golden Boy to crown ourselves some champions.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. What a grueling, grueling run this was, but we have finally come down to it, and we have crowned our champions. But we got to make it official, baby. And it's only
that's the first time I've seen them the whole time.
Right here in the winner's circle. So why don't everyone here in Arthur Ashe Stadium, let's welcome to the stage the Fish Fam.
Everybody, you keep on doing the same thing. Damn, bro, they sponsored by Nike?
Congratulations, guys. One more time. Give it up for the Fish Fam. Gentlemen, those trophies right there, they're yours. Lift them up for the crowd here to see.
Oh, the thing froze on me, bot.
What froze on you?
The video.
The game froze?
The video froze on me.
The video?
Yeah. That's funny, man. Buddy, that's funny. Yeah.
Let's see.
It froze. I backed out of it though. I'm gonna just play the game. How do you shoot? Oh, X.
How does that feel today, my man? I can't describe it. It's unreal.
What's Aiden Jr.?
I don't know what to say. My man, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the money?
Buy food.
You're known as the granddaddy of the death run.
Responsible.
For you to be
responsible with it, right? That's what we're gonna go for, right? Yeah. All right, sounds good. All right, well, guys.
Amazing, man. I came up with the death runner, tried to bring it to Fortnite. These guys support it and love it and so good at it. So I'm just glad they were on my team.
Hey man, I respect that, you know what I mean? Because obviously this is something that is a long time coming for you. But I got to talk to you, my man, because I want you realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million. So you got yourself $1 million off of a jump. How does that feel today, my man?
I can't describe it. It's unreal. Like, I don't know what to say, to be honest.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the money?
Probably, I don't know. I need to plan for this.
Responsible. He's gonna be responsible with it, right? That's what we're gonna go for, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, well, guys, gentlemen, congratulations once again. Your winners and Creative World Champions, the Fish Fam.
He doodling like the fish thing. That's the funny part. Oh, that dude got dude got yeeped. That's a cracked out Raven. That's a cracked out Raven.
Fortnite World Cup Finals. It's time to play some Fortnite. One more goes over and that's it.
Yeah, SillyDuck.
Yo.
You know the pro amp was supposed to bench time?
For us? Oh, but that's because
like a
took
fucking
long.
hour delay. No, yeah, they took long. They're an hour late on schedule.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Oh, it's about to start right now. The thing said at I think it starts at 3.
Start right now.
So like right after this song.
Yeah, cause they're already an hour late. So yeah, kick everybody off.
Yeah. That's what they're doing right now, huh?
They're like, get the fuck off, your niggers.
Hey, buddy. Ah, that thing froze for me again. Alright, this is cool. Oh, my app crashed. Yo, Uriel.
Yeah.